Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and welcome back to Chapter 2 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. Big thank you to Square Enix for providing me with a code. It's why this video is tagged as an ad, because I was gifted with it. And just so you all know, so we're all on the same page, the second chapter is where people were able to play up to if you actually got the Ultimate Edition of the game, and then on the 29th of October is when the full game is going to be coming out, and like you can obviously then play all the chapters through and up to the end of chapter 5. I also have kindly been told that the music isn't flagged, so fingers crossed that is the truth. Square Enix did post about that. I will actually leave a link down below to any of you other content creators. Penumbra, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure. Oh my god. Max, you look like you've seen a ghost.
What the fuck is happening?
She is back. Bet you thought you saw the last of me. Oh, Safi.
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Safi's alive. Did I actually manage to rewind time?
Not quite,
okay?
girly.
It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh?
She's so flippant.
Oh.
Why does she keep bringing them up, dude? Just means more content warnings for my description. Not her just going, huh? I wish, or just happy you're here.
No,
that sounds
I'm just
really weird.
really happy you're here with me. And your mom.
So, drugs then.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones.
Funny, Mom.
burn.
And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher.
Publisher?
I've been shopping a collection around for a while, and someone made me a deal.
Oh, I'm so proud of her.
Safi? That's phenomenal. Was this your big secret?
You didn't tell her? I thought she'd have been the first.
I didn't want to jinx it. Aren't you always telling me not to tempt the universe?
I'm so proud of my girl. Publishing is always such a difficult endeavor.
Thanks, Mom.
Mama, a girl behind you. I love how many times I can. Oh no.
Is no one going to take our order?
It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
I can go ass, or let's give them another minute. We should probably take that as our cue to leave, considering our powers are kicking up a fuss, and that always is a bad sign. However, I have worked in customer service, so we're gonna give them
I don't think
another
they're
minute.
ignoring us. They're just understaffed. Give her a minute. Amanda will spot us.
Supportive girlfriend.
We really should hire more hands. No need for standards to drop as soon as the students are gone for the winter. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
Oh, her mum's like, gentrification. Let me buy this
Come on,
bar and
Yasmin.
make it
You don't
better.
have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Safi about... God, where do I even start?
So hey, did you die yesterday? Can you remember that? Contains
What
blood.
is that?
Blood. Well, oh yeah, girl. Excuse yourself.
Oh shit. Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
All right, left to our own devices, the way I like it. Let's whack up that phone. People have spoken. The ST's new soup flavor is peanut stew. Congratulations, everyone. Hell yeah, democracy wins. Stew isn't soup. The people have spoken. The people are wrong. Shut up, Slim. Who asked you? Would the real Slim please sit down and be quiet? One from Diamond, about to ace my finals like I aced 3 straight rounds of beer pong. Was this before or after I saw you flirting with that one cute dude? I hope you showed him your secret beer pong technique. Nicely done, Diamond. On your your frat game and your flirt game. Reggie's talking out the side of his neck again. That dude was just a friend. I am not into him like that. Final deadline for essays is 6 p.m. today. Please be prompt. What if I'm a couple hours late? Please email BMI extensions, Reggie. But a few hours should be fine. Awesome. Thank you, prof. When is too suspicious for my liking? Although it's too obvious to have like a phone call and then be that suspicious, especially in a murder mystery. Have you ever seen a ghost on Caledon's campus? If so, my DMs are open. I didn't think you did ghost stories. I don't usually, but I want to find out what's behind this ghost. DMing you? Okay, I should have said my DMs are open to everyone except Kyle and Connor. Ow. I have my best friend. She's back from the dead, apparently. This morning, I proceeded through the crunch of ice and the reflective rainbow of winter's glow upon our campus of cathedrals. Such beautiful Caledon winters. I really dislike this man. I was similarly thinking about how beautiful the campus was this morning. I appreciate your depiction. Is yellow snow part of the rainbow? You're so talented. I can come up with something like this in a week. Is this a snippet from your new book? I'm desperate. The impossible happened. Safi, I'm too cool for nerd card games. Llewellyn fired. Recently joined Mana Massive Drafts Night and crushed it. If you're gonna quote me, Moses, get it right. What I said was, your nerd card games aren't ready for me. I will never doubt you again. You only seem like you were uninterested in the game. Impeccable strategy. Damn it, I was busy that night, else I'd wash you, Moses. Next time though, bet on it. You know my door to my dojo is always open. To leave challengers weeping in defeat. There's substantial art out here, but people are too afraid to take the chance. There's nothing new under the sun by design. That doesn't mean we should give up. It means we should change our approach. What's the point of putting an outfit if it's too the foot cold in Vermont to anybody see it? I fucking know, right? I have a bunch of scarves that I trade out, but it gets boring after a while. I like your coat. Where did you get it? I have no idea. I'll come look at your wardrobe. If you come to my office, I'll kick your ass. He's not even posted a photo with it. Why are they all saying I like it? Yo.
How is Safi posting right now?
Because she's clearly alive. Yo, kids, found my old poetry off social media and passed it around in class today. FML. Why? What's wrong with them? They suck. I doubt that. You're too hard on yourself. Not into poetry, but I read some of your old work and it seemed great to me. Moses, I love you, but you lie. Honest, I'd have loved to have read some baby Safi poetry. No, you don't. What I actually wanted to do is go on Chloe's. Is that the only post Chloe has? Of course. Chloe's like, I'm too cool for social media. So we read her promoting herself, and then obviously she came around to ours in the other timeline. Hey Max, just trying out this new number someone gave me. Also, good morning. I get it, mornings are for suckers. You didn't have to say it back. I'm just stoked about our date. Cool, guess you're busy, so hit me up when you can. I truly am just in shock at the fact that my best friend is alive. Ooh, we actually haven't read any of Safi's messages. I didn't do it in the first part, so maybe we'll just do it now. Not to rush you or anything, but Halloween is in 3 days. We doing this costume or not? I don't really care if we win gold. I do care if our costume puts whatever he's wearing to shame. Yeah, sorry, I just need to pick up one last thing from the store, then we're golden. We'll shake a leg, bitch. This is very important to me. You and I have very different definitions of the importance of Halloween, and I say that as an avowed gorehound. Beep beep Max, your chariot awaits or whatever. Be out in one sex. Not the sex. It's been 5 minutes. That barely counts as once. I knew she was gonna make, if I make a joke, it's very likely Safi is gonna back me up on it. Coming now, believe it when I see it. Okay, I think I'm almost recovered from Halloween. How are you holding up? I'd say I know how the undead feel, but I think even they're managing better than I am. Same boat, friend. How about this? If the harsh light of day doesn't turn you to dust, meet me at the Turtle for the greasiest breakfast known to man and the bloodiest Marys Amanda can make. Let me peel myself out of bed and get back to you. Let's make it actual brunch instead. Lunch even, it can still be greasy. God, this is the best idea anyone has ever had. I know it's school night, but you cool to meet your favorite poet for a drink. I got you, just wrapping up some grading. Cool, I finished. Book draft final. This time I mean it, version 4, about 12 minutes ago, and the adrenaline is making me nauseous. So we didn't know that she was like drafting a book. We just didn't know she was talking to publishers. Congrats, Safi. Doing never feels better than done. Thanks, Max. I might have given myself carpal tunnel, but I can still bend the elbow in the parlance of our times. First 2 rounds on me. Is it cool if I invite Moses? I was going to text him. Great minds, etc. Sorry, been MIA in text land. Been thinking about my final draft and I need to do another final draft on it. Having trouble focusing on my students' work as a result. Give yourself a little grace. Easier said than done. Give it another few days. You do know this will be the longest another few days of my life. And when it gets published, think of the stories you can tell about it on your illustrious book tour. I hate it when you're right. So we did know that she was talking to publishers. Just not what, I guess, the call was about. Not being a weird creeper, but you were at the turtle like 30 minutes ago. I was, still am. Oh, I assumed you were going home for the Thanksgiving holiday. Not a bad assumption. I'd rather not be interrogated by my parents, and why none have been forthcoming as of yet. Fucking yikes. Much easier to disappoint them from 3,000 miles away. I disappoint my mum to her face all the time. It's one of my sterling traits, one of many. And that segue is to say, if you want to come see that disappointment happen in 4K, you can always join us for dinner. I know mum would love to have you. It's really sweet, Safi. It's only so she can harangue someone else about non-existent grandkids for once. Maybe I can learn some new deflection techniques to try out on my parents. That's the spirit. Can I book you about something? My book is done. I have nothing but free time outside of my classes. Been wanting to shoot an abandoned space for a new series, or at least in order to knock the rust off. Where you thinking? I was hoping you'd have some ideas. I'm glad you asked. Meet me at the Turtle today. I'll bring a whole list. Anything I should bring? Just your winning personality and maybe a keen eye, but you can leave the bad jokes at home. No can do. The bad jokes part of me now, Max. Professor said the experiment was irreversible. Safi, please. Okay, but only this once and only because I like you. Just got to the North Quad usual spot. See you in a min. It's not exactly the warmest of December days. Let me know if you're running late. I don't mind personally. So this is basically where the timeline would have shifted. So at least we know for when we hop back into the other one. 3-toed cryptic. I know of lizard man that has 3 toes. Definitely not a bird. This is a specific why. Meet me in the North Quad. So there is something, there's like an underlying thing of like some supernatural with like the cryptid talk. Amanda, snapping turtle, bartender, comedian, live music enjoyer. I have a big stupid crush. Film student, Moses's TA, junior Abraxan, comes to my seminars. Creative nonfiction professor, Safi's mentor, author, if the highway should take me as its wife. Journalism student, annoying, avoid, blackmailer, true guy. That is so accurate. Professor, department chair, literature, best-selling author, real humble about it too. Hey, that's me. Grad student, astrophysicist, Safi's best friend, my acquaintance. I feel like he's more than an acquaintance. I would say absolutely your friend. Econ student, junior, Abraxan, frequent attender of seminars, grad student, poetry major, best friend, Yasmin's administrative assistant, president of Abraxas, and Yasmin, Safi's mum, and obviously principal. Ooh, we got a new journal entry. Okay, so that's when we lost Safi. This little shit Loretta thinks she's Geraldo. What college student goes this length to get a scoop? I still don't know what's up with Gwen, and she probably hates me. What does she mean, one snoop to another? I snoop for good. Gwen is still acting shady as hell. There could be something there. Investigate the noise.
Was something here? I guess they're trading stuff out.
Yeah, we saw the school there.
I guess that prankster hasn't been back. Bet Amanda's glad. They can entertain each other. They've had years of practice.
Yeah,
I still can't believe Safi is here.
Let's get a little picture
alive.
for the memories.
Having lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal. As if I didn't see her die 2 days ago. In case this does all go sideways.
Oh,
I was supposed to
yeah.
be candid.
We have the Polaroid on us. Because
You'll never catch me alive.
when look at her mum, she's so cute. I kind of want it when her mum's like looking at her.
Sophia, come now.
But like when she puts her hands down, when that animation resets, is it gonna reset? I think she's now just got her hands up, which is annoying. So now I just have to wait for her mum to like look at her again. There we go. That is absolutely awful, but I'm just gonna post it. don't really mind all that much. The day I get a candid of Safi will be my crowning achievement. You girl. Max.
I swear, one day I'll get a candid of Safi.
Fair, it's a little bit too late. So we're in the living timeline.
Hey, so...
Did you do any campus activities when you were in school?
You know all
I
about
like how they
these
just
college
ignored
days.
us. They were like, Max, we're actually having a conversation. Can you not interrupt us right
Come
now?
on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your adorable mom mask as I age. I like that you took drugs.
Sophia, Maxine is here. She's my employee.
She said, be
You
quiet.
can have lunch with your employee, but you can't tell her about all the drugs you used to do?
Legally, yes.
Crazy system is running this country. Come
Oh.
on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your
Okay, I don't know why she's repeating that.
Isn't Krampus canceled?
Max, I know this is a new thing for you, but like,
Is all of this for that Krampus party? Who's performing?
It's for the Krampus roast.
Oh man, is this your first time? Yeah, Krampus on campus is,
Interesting.
yeah, that.
I like how they don't look at us when they're talking to us.
Jesus Christ. Every time I look at that thing, it's like a fresh jump scare.
Alright, Max, it's not that scary. Is Amanda here? Oh my god, she is. Let me go speak to my girlie.
Where's that? Wow, these really are the worst lines I've seen.
I'm a computer. Can I crash at your place tonight? Did you just suplex me because you took my breath away? Are you made of fluorine, iodine, and neon because you're FINE? Honestly, I think ours was worse than all of those.
Right, of course. There's a snapping turtle, so there's an Amanda.
Do we still have blood in our nose?
Wow.
No.
I thought you got lost in a blizzard. Dropped your phone down a bottomless pit. Something.
Lost?
No. You're right. I'm being passive aggressive. Sorry. It's just. You asked me out and then ignored my text for 48 hours. Kinda sucked, is all.
Oh, so I asked you out.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it when you stood there 2 nights ago and said you wanted to go on a date.
2 nights ago is exactly when I asked Amanda out. So I haven't gone back in time.
She's figuring
shit.
it out.
This Amanda never talked to me about slowing down our relationship. Because Sophie isn't dead.
So, are you gonna tell me what happened?
Well, Amanda, so I don't think you're gonna understand it. I was hungover or I was working. We'll just say we were working. We were
Shit.
busy.
I was working. I get total runaway train tunnel vision sometimes. I'm so sorry.
She did not look like she believed us.
The old I'm a serious artist excuse.
I didn't mean to make you feel like crap.
Hey, shit happens. I won't bug you about it. Just didn't love it.
Okay, we can work with that.
I should get back to work. Take it easy, eh?
So if I didn't rewind, this is some kind of alternate reality.
Big
But I
brain, Max
still talked to
Caulfield.
Amanda 2 days ago. So far, everything here seems basically the same, except
Your best friend being alive.
I bet beer tastes. I was
just
hoping
as
my
bad
nosebleed
in this
days were
reality.
behind me. It feels connected to that humming, and whatever caused it.
Alright, wait. Can we go see the soup thing? The humming is over that way.
Peanut soup was the natural choice.
Oh, Max. I love you, but we really gotta work on the jokes.
Hell yeah, Diamond. Way to go.
So yeah, a lot of the stuff is still the same.
Nice to see this place gearing up for Christmas. Aw, this truly fills me with the holiday spirit.
I like how they do a Krampus celebration. I think that's fun. All right. I think that's everything we can look at around here. Hopefully, ooh, you know what we should check? Collectibles. The Turtle Diamonds table. That was this one, right? Or is Diamond elsewhere? Those are napkins and not Polaroids. I've realized whilst I was like editing the first part and stuff that obviously the Polaroids are collections. I don't know if they're from like alternate timelines and like someone in the other timeline is then putting them down, or if that's like a Max thing that she's doing. I guess we'll kind of see like if our little bowling toys are broken. When standing inside a shift point, use Q to shift timelines. I feel like I've checked all the tables and there doesn't seem to be any Polaroids. So now I'm thinking it might be in the other timeline. That person is still passed out. Employees only. Okay. That's a shift point.
Gender neutral bathrooms. We love to see it.
Things we love to see. Right, so press Q. Dead or alive? So I think we've shifted now.
Holy shit. I'm back, aren't I? In Dead World. This is so fucking crazy.
I mean, way to put it, Max. I like how this one is like darker. Like they visually told you which is which. And now we can check our messages. Thanks for taking a minute to talk with me in the fab earlier. I needed that. There's something else, but probably best not to say it over text. Cool, you meet up later. Of course. I like how it just doesn't give you an option for that. It's like you are going to meet Moses.
My
Is
dad
everything
tells
all
me
right?
It's not good news. Because why would it be?
God, I hope so. Safi, I think we should talk? What? Did you mean to text me or you alright? Oh, I'm gonna ask him if he's okay. This is Max. You sure you're okay? Never better? Your number is right next to Safi's in my phone, that's
How could
all.
Vin mix me up with Safi?
Right, I definitely think we should go talk to Vin at some point as well. And there's nothing new on Crosstalks, which is good. That's all still just one Chloe entry. Did our journal change at all? No. Cool. So not much of that is changing, which is good for me because you all know that I absolutely love looking at everything. Hello, anything on your tables? No. Okay. I don't know what we have to do. Tasks. Go back to Safi and Yasmin. Give me some time.
Oh shit. This is the Amanda I talked to this morning?
Max, you're here.
I'm
She's like,
here.
suspicious.
Surprise.
I didn't see you walk in.
You good?
About like you'd expect or thanks to you?
Yeah, everything's fine. At least, as fine as it was the last time I saw you.
Yeah. So, not fine at all, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Are you here for...
We already talked in her office. She seems to be doing, you know, bad.
God knows. I offered her free coffee for as long as she wants it. I gotta get back to it. Don't forget I'm here for you, okay?
Thanks, Amanda.
I like how it's really trying to get me to go back over there. It's like, right, we'll reset Max in the direction you're supposed to be.
If I can't get on here, I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
Not that being one of her most important topics.
No Christmas decorations on this side.
But the school is up. Oh, I guess they're probably adding like a
Hi, Miss
Krampus.
Caulfield. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, I
Huh?
forgot.
You were
I've-
close to Safi, right?
Oh,
I like how he just walked off.
another Yasmin. OG Yasmin? She's... Hi, Yasmin.
Oh, Maxine. You're here. I'd invite you to sit down, but
I understand.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm like Miss Caulfield to some students. There it is.
Another Polaroid from our mystery photographer. Except...
No, Tony, I love it. I do. It's as thoughtful as ever. No buts. Only, I know you. If you sent me a gift, it means you won't be coming this year either. Krampus isn't unsettling, it's fun. But honestly, I wanted you to finally meet Safi and Max. You love them. Right.
I mean,
next year for sure. And thank you again for the gift, Tony.
surely we could meet Tony outside of
I'll be back,
Krampus,
babe.
right? Poor Moses.
Whoa. Am I hearing stuff from that other world? I didn't see Moses in the snapping turtle, though. This makes no sense.
I'm not looking
I
at
hate
that
they
damn
canceled
poster
Krampus
again.
for one dead
Jesus Christ. bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap you, customer 3.
Just death rates on college campuses aren't zero. People die all the time.
Do people get shot all the time?
I guess not.
Yeah, talking out your arse. I will fight. Oh, horse. Of course the horse girl in me finds the feckin' horse.
Oh no. I hope Amanda didn't spend all her soup energy on cooking for me.
Oh, she just straight up cancelled the soup poll. She was like, I'm not cooking anything. Right, let's go back to the other timeline. Now that we've found the collectible. So now she's
so I
clocked it.
can cross back and forth. That's good to know. Safi and Yasmin are probably wondering where I am. I should get back to them. They can entertain each other. They've had years of practice.
She doesn't change her like speech as frequently as she did in the first one. Obviously, that's kind of hindered by the fact that she's not going back in time, so she's not having like completely different conversations. But I feel like if this was the older game, like Life is Strange 1, then we would have crossed, like seen them, and then we would have crossed back, and then when I looked at them again, she would have said something different. So,
Honestly,
ladies.
Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner.
I was getting around to it. All clear? We don't need to get you a blood transfusion?
Okay, I wasn't that dramatic about it. Nothing to worry about, or it's been happening a lot. I kind of want to like let on to people.
That's been happening a lot lately. Used to get nosebleeds all the time in high school, but thought I was out of those woods.
You know you have insurance now, right? Like, you can just go to a doctor.
Her mum's
Duty
so
calls.
concerned.
Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Windshield?
Another piece of shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus. Fuck, Safi. Is that your car?
Driving,
That's
right?
where the school
Found it
went.
this morning.
What if it's a threat? Or, well, I'm not going to put the idea of a threat in her mind.
Do you have any idea who did it?
No. But if I ever find out, it's on site. They couldn't have picked a fight with the Volvo instead.
This is gonna sound bananas, but I feel like I've met this cow.
It was the one that
You
was,
have.
oh my
It's
god.
from right
Yeah,
over there.
thank you, Safi. I'm glad
Whatever,
someone
I gotta meet
knows.
the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. The broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
I love Max's little detectiveness.
Tell me my proposal was shitty, Isabel. That would be a bar. I challenge you.
I challenge anyone on this campus to devise a better pitch.
Impossible. Who in this day and age would be against a 4-day work week?
Dr. Yasmin Fayyad, it turns out.
The same school president gracing the covers of magazines as the new face of higher ed?
The only thing more surprising than her rejection was the speed at which it came.
We're getting the
Thought things
tea.
under her leadership. More fool I.
She has time for lunch with her daughter once a week, and I can't have one Friday for my son's soccer.
Okay, so people don't
Regular
like
with
her.
I'd love to be able to make my grief group with any sort of regularity.
When she told us a ways back that family was of the utmost importance, she must have just meant her family.
She isn't the only one with a family. And neither are we.
You sound like you're scheming.
You and I weren't the only ones with something to gain if your proposal had passed.
This is so interesting to listen
I
to.
realize how comfortable Yasmin has gotten in her fancy leather chair behind her fancy wooden desk.
You're not wrong. She made a lot of moves and a lot of headlines when she started, and then crickets.
I don't know what happened to the fiery woman who pushed the board, but she seems to have cooled considerably.
Alright, maybe the job is way more stressful than you lot personally think it is.
To push back.
Her rejection of my proposal isn't the end of the road.
See, this is what I liked from True Colors. Like, hearing the NPCs having their conversations and, like, scheming and stuff like that, I've not paid attention. Oh, we need to just investigate the cow school. I guess we could probably ask, like, Amanda where it's gone. Are these gonna know?
Look forward to seeing you there.
Well, I wanted to actually ask about the cow school, if that was a possibility. Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. I have kind of a
Knew I could
weird
count on her.
question.
Capable
Do you
lesbian.
ever have non-weird questions?
Sometimes, no, never.
Never, ever. I've been cursed by a witch.
I see. Does true love's first kiss break the spell?
Whoa!
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't think the joke that far ahead.
I forgot in this
Alright,
timeline
give me
she's like
them.
super into me.
What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow. That's an extremely specific question.
I don't actually physically mean your
and I can't
own
believe
skull.
the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact. I'm dying to know why you ask.
Safi's car was vandalized, or I feel like I trust Amanda. I don't know if that's
Because it
silly of me.
Somehow ended up in Sophie's windshield.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to unravel the mystery.
Jesus. A skull? I mean, have they never heard of a brick?
Surely a skull
When
wouldn't
did
smash
you
a
notice
windscreen.
your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you see anything suspicious?
I mean, the Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious. They took up like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
I've never played the Nancy Drew games. I feel like I would actually really, really enjoy them, but they just were never like on my radar when I was a kid, really. Let's exit to the patio. Let's see what's going on out here. I don't know if I want to shift just yet. Oh. They got Nerf guns.
I told you
It's way too cold to be out here, but I'm pretty sure if they brought those dart guns inside, Amanda would kill them. Hey, do you have the bathroom key?
Yeah?
Can I have it?
Could I grab that from you?
we're using it. We'll put it back when we're done.
You're using it?
Yup.
They are definitely up to something with that key. Not that they're gonna talk about it with me standing here.
What if I just hang back over here? Dock closed for the season. I mean, I would hope so. I really want to go ice skating. I don't think you understand. The door was missing.
I
It like
should use my
glitched
power
out.
to look in on them. From Dead World.
Ah, okay, Max. I like how they're giving me a tutorial here. They're like, right, we're gonna make it a playable tutorial, but you gotta figure out what's going on. Right, new
Oofa
message from
doofa.
Diamond.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
Just reaching out to see if you've heard from Moses. He's been closed off the past day or so, and I'm worried about him. Give him some space or he needs time. Be patient with him. He'll open up eventually. You're probably right, but it's not good to internalize the stuff you know. Oh, I know more than most people. Ooh, let's check actually whilst we're here. No can do, the bad jokes. Oh, so that's where it just ended in this one. Damn. How do we watch? Ah, there we go. You hit E. Don't want to screw this up. I don't know if I just missed that text of like the tutorial.
Oh shit. This must be that big assassin game all the undergrads play. They're using the bathroom key as bait. Doubt they'll just give that up. Where else could I get a replacement key?
Can't we just like ask Amanda? Surely. She would just give us the key. We can't talk to Amanda. Oh, bathroom key.
Same snapping turtle, same bathroom key, right?
That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Yoink, we'll just take the one from the dead world. I hate how we're calling it the dead world. I love how she refuses to call it the alternate timeline. She's just like, yeah, the dead world. Duh.
Fuck! What are they doing in there? It's a public restroom.
Shitting? Fucking?
For this long?
Does he just need the bathroom? I'm so confused.
I'm gonna...
Oh, he's going.
The key's not there. Just wait 5 minutes.
I don't know if I...
The relatable king. Timid guy. That is me to a T. Oh my god. He gets it. I don't understand what I'm doing with the bathroom key. I'm so confused. Oh wait, I can just put the key back on there?
Tim, the key's back.
Thank fuck.
You're welcome, dude.
Was that just like a weird ass side quest that I needed to do? Oh, do we have to look back up at the empty space?
Hold up. Sophie's alive in this world. Her car probably didn't get trashed in the other, right?
So you want me to go and look at the other one? Also, why does this girl kind of look like Rachel Amber? Sorry. I bet I look...
There she is, safe and sound.
Absolutely wild running around here.
Fuck. Size does matter. I'm going to have to find a way to get up there.
Oh, great.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a stepladder. Where was that?
Oh, probably in the alternate timeline. I hate how we can't just switch, like, everywhere. Like, I hate that you have to go to a specific door. Can you not just use a stool, bro? Like, come on, Max. There's so many bar stools around here. Why would you have to use a stepladder? That just seems absolutely ridiculous. I already know it's going to be in the other world as well. I'm fairly sure I've literally seen it. The fact as well that she's just going to, like, what? Do the classic video game thing and stuff it in her trousers? Like, where is she going to put that stepladder? Yeah, it's right there.
Finally, a chance to live out my lifelong dream of being a tall girl.
Okay, tall girl. Oh, is she... I was hoping they were going to make it super realistic and we're going to have her carry it. I can't make her run anymore. I'm literally getting like a little bit sick from it. And a Life is Strange game has never made me motion sick, but that's how you can tell I'm a 30-year-old lady. Max got her superpowers back 10 years later. I just got motion sickness from video games. Sick. No, but I actually can't have her go at a slow pace. It's like actually doing me in. I really wish she had carried that. That would have been such good game design. Alright, so rotate, hold to zoom in, and hold to zoom out, and reset. Lucas?
Is that a signature? Ugh, this is so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas Colmenero.
It's literally
Lucas Colmenero. Oh shit.
So easy to
Did
read.
Lucas throw this through her window? That seems even less likely than the Abraxas kids. Maybe they were in it together? This doesn't make any sense.
He's the book dude, the literature professor.
Fuck, I need to think. What is going on?
Oh, so we're keeping all our notes so we can cross-reference. I like your thinking, Maxine. Someone chucked a cow skull through Safi's car window. Could it have been Lucas? Moses said Safi hated Lucas's gut. If there was bad blood there, maybe Lucas took it out on her car. Missing horn was signed Lucas. Someone chucked a cow skull through Safi's car window. Who would do that and why? Amanda says this cow skull belongs to Lucas and that he donated it. Where did we get that information from? Why would he donate a cow skull? Amanda says that the Abraxas kids might know something since they were there the night the school went missing. Moses and Safi have been best friends for years. Inside jokes, silly traditions, the works. Moses is used to Safi being secretive. Apparently, that's as normal for her as it is for me. Moses said Safi hated Lucas's guts. I'll keep an eye on him. Moses and I found Safi's body that night. He called 911. We were questioned for hours. We started talking to each other about her. We're going to get through this together. Safi has a book deal for her poetry and she's excited about what it means for her. Safi and Yasmin seem proud of Safi's book deal. It's good to see them getting along. Someone threw a cow skull through Safi's windshield. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle. Vim runs Abraxas. He might have had the goons steal the cow. So he texted us like kind of, I don't know, I'm suspecting drunk, but it might not be, in the dead timeline and not in this timeline and not in the one where the school got smashed in. So I'm kind of thinking it's not him.
What if it's not just a prank? What if this Safi is in danger too?
Well, what's that telling you, Max? What's that telling
I know
you?
where to start. Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
I fear that's telling you that fate just means you should let your friends die when they are supposed to die, and that you shouldn't mess with your powers to get your friends back. Feels like deja vu to me. I love her. I'm glad we're getting a second Max game, but she truly has learned nothing. Back at the uni.
Skull Rustler. Save Safi. Hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
Why do I feel like I
Vin's
don't
the head honcho of Abraxas. I should cross over and see if he's around.
I don't trust either of them.
Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. I should cross over and start asking questions. Whoever fucked with Safi's car isn't just gonna out themselves.
We're on the same page. Speak to the living world, Gwen. Speak to the living world, Vin. I hate how it's like a living world or dead world. I hate how those are our options. New crosstalk post from Amanda. Amanda. Why does that give me such throwback vibes? PSA to all my Abenaki friends. Since a pipe burst at the reservation's cultural center, the Turtle will be hosting this month's beading workshop. RSVP to make sure you get supplies. Hey, I was afraid we'd have to cancel. Thanks for getting us the space. My pleasure. When I was a kid, I loved the beading and finger weaving workshops my grandma ran for Cherokee kids back in OK. Still, I owe you one. Just buy my ticket to the next house show I want to go to and we're even. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. Thanks for the reminder. Looking out for the community. I was worried about the break-ins, but there haven't been any reported in the last couple of days. I guess the thieves got wise. You know, I bet it's because of all the cops roaming around. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. God, everyone in Caledon is very, very just like harsh with their words when it comes to talking about people's family member and like best friend who has passed away. Almost forgot, keep the salad in the fridge and it'll keep for a day or two, the bread a little longer. I promise it won't go bad or my appetite's still off. I swear I won't let it go bad. Thanks, Amanda. You're very welcome. Assuming right now we are in Dead World. Well, yeah, because there is this.
Whoever, if living Safi could see this, I bet she'd be mortified. It's all so earnest.
Oh yeah, how do I look up the spots? Oh.
Now, if I were a bovine vandal, where would I... There's Ven. If it was Abraxas that stole the cow skull, they might have done it on Ven's orders.
I need to actually look at...
If some hot chips don't get you an A, I don't know what will.
They're offering it to the statue. Is that a thing that people do? Because that's a thing in University in The Sims 4 as well. Speak to Living World Lucas, speak to Living World Vin, speak to Living World Gwen. Okay, so they're all in the Living World. So we did need to be in here. But honestly, I kind of want to like check out the Dead World for a hot minute. Can we just do this anywhere now? Because is this like a doorway? Because I can't see like, oh yeah, there is the floating lights. I was just in it. And it's also like the slight humming that you can hear as well. I will say my biggest issue with this game so far has been the sound. I feel like it's just balanced not very well. And I don't know if that's because like Max's voice seems quiet when she's like thinking in her head, but then when she talks, it's actually like a little bit louder. And then when you're like trying to listen in on people's conversations, it's actually quite hard to see what they are saying. Let's just say I'm glad I have the subtitles because I have to like bump them up in
Things
post.
Are good, sir. All's quiet on the North Quad.
What did I say about movie references?
Keep that shit to myself, right? Sorry. You know how it is. Job gets a little slow.
So I have upped it a little bit so that we can hear them a bit better.
Would Safi even want a memorial tree? And would Yasmin insist if she didn't?
Why did you have such a break?
What do drugs have to do with our murder, sir?
They might not be murderers, but none of those kids is innocent.
They're just kids being kids. Honestly, they all seem pretty shook up about what happened. I feel kind of bad even being here.
Who's the CO here? You trust me?
Sure. You're the boss. We watch out for our own.
Checking in an hour.
Oh, I don't like the sergeant, and I fear we're gonna have to meet him at some point.
God, does everything on this side have to look so dead?
Love how everyone's wearing docks. Ooh,
I
we
need
can
to get to
change
the
here
other
as well.
timeline.
Not just yet, Max.
Art student prank or horrifying creature, the world may never know.
I mean, it just looks like a goose.
So, how do you keep things fresh after literal decades of passionate embracing?
Oh, there's like Student 2 or whatever he was called. He's like that one kid in Heartstopper.
Last time I was at this bench was different.
I think they were Kid 2 as well. They always have something to say. It's nice to have the pondering moments actually have music.
Holy fucking shit. Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
Jeez, there you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
When I woke up, Safi was gone forever. And now, I am in a whole new world of questions.
I feel like
What
it shouldn't
are
be this
these
difficult.
Worlds? Timelines? Realities?
I feel like
Where
she
did
should
this
just...
new power come from? Is Rewind gone forever? Lucky for me, one question clearly takes priority. How do I protect the Safi I have left? Should I be worried? The last time I had powers, everything went to complete and utter shit.
And that is the answer to my question, Max. Is it worth it? Is really all of this worth it? Her eyes are so blue. It feels so jarring from like the first game where it was like that more like artistic style and not like cartoony realism that we have in this one. It definitely looked more like oil, like watercolor paintings rather than like the realism that we have now. I mean, I know that she's trying to like look into and investigate Safi's death and that's why she's using her power, but I just think letting it get to the moment where we choose if Safi lives or Safi dies. I'm sorry, but I think that changing timelines is going to have an even bigger effect than rewinding time.
It looks like someone added Safi's name. That's actually really sweet. If Safi were here, she could explain the poetry inherent in abstract metal balls. Or something.
No, she'd make a joke about balls. You know Safi.
None of this art was here before Yasmin had it commissioned. Hard to imagine.
She does have something new to say about the art. Right, let's go over because I'm fairly sure we've looked at everything. We haven't.
Whoever messed with daily platypus facts. Is this what I've been missing all my life?
Can we text hell yes? I want to do it. I want to, yeah, sign up. Come on. I'm so glad it gave us the choice for this.
How often do opportunities like this come along?
They knew what we would want. Hell yes, I'm so down. Hell yes, literally. Sign me the feck up to Platypus Daily Facts. See, this is even worse for a person who likes to explore everything because now I have two separate basically games to explore stuff in. I have the alive world and I have the dead world, and they all have the same things that I can look at. And it just means that my videos are gonna be even longer. Hope you all don't mind. No, thank you all so much for the reaction.
I can probably
chapter
find
1.
Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe. I actually did know this fact.
Hell yes. Welcome to Platypus Facts, the excellent science service you'll love forever. Did you know platypuses lay eggs like birds, but nurse their young like mammals? It's true. This has been another fun platypus fact. I feel like I probably learned that from Perry the Platypus. I don't know. I can't really remember Phineas and Ferb all that much. My dual tone project was always about talking to and hearing from the past. With Safi gone, I wonder what message she'd leave there now. That's really sweet of you that you're thinking of her, Diamond. I've been asking myself what she'd say constantly the last 2 days. Thanks for saying that, Moses. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, so he did reach out to her. Didn't know that was your art project. I wonder what it'd be like to hear from a ghost. I mean, Max knows it well, let's be real. So I go to grad school in hopes of getting a good job, then get a great job offer whilst in grad school. I really don't know what to do. This sounds like one of those good problems. I mean, you're not in grad school only as a job prospect. You're a great scientist. You're right, I am a great scientist, but these student loans ain't paying themselves. I'd hate to see you go, and if it would move the needle, I can talk to Yasmin on your behalf, see what we can work out. And if you don't want that presumably lucrative job, I'd be more than happy. Okay, Derek, could you jump in her grave as fast? Poor Carla. Let her live. I like how it's letting me look at stuff in the dead world, even though Max is constantly like, we need to jump timelines. We need to do this. We need to do that. There's another place to jump timelines. Okay. Behind the boy with his school balloon.
Gwen was acting really...
Your grandfather would have
I've never seen Lucas look this happy. I wonder who he's talking to.
He said your grandfather.
Done any more work on that proposal yet?
It's funny you say that, because I was just thinking about backburnering it.
These two are the quietest.
What happened?
Oh, they stopped speaking. They said Max Caulfield is here.
To Safi would have ripple effects, but I had at least 3 of my students ask for extensions on their finals, Isabel. I wasn't aware they even knew Safi that well.
4 of my students did the same. I think for some of them, this is the first death that's touched them this closely. It's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is definitely a lot. Because there's so much to like think about when something like that happens. Especially when
By the way,
it's like
did you
a person
get
of
the
your
Burlington Book
age as
Expo
well.
No. When is it again?
Shiloh, it's soon. Shit, it's probably too late since Lucas Colmenaro's giving a talk.
I'll live, Alexa. I promise. I can always go next time.
Lucas won't be there next time, and you'll probably be knee-deep in law school thoughts.
Probably. But picture this. What if Alexa Weiss gave a talk?
It's the book expo. You have to have a book to, you know, expo.
And you will. I know you have a book in you.
Oh, I hate how everyone loves this man. That's making me think he's even more suspicious. Oh, this is the mail room. I thought that this was Gwen's office again. I got really excited. I was like, oop, she's left her office open.
Gwen doesn't seem like the type to leave her door unlocked.
Oh, but you know we are about to break in there.
It's locked. Figures.
Is there a way that we can get in, or does it just want me to go to the other timeline? Break in to Gwen's room. Let's do that. Living, here we come. Contains loud audio. Somewhere around there. Probably gonna be Gwen yelling at me.
Jeez, Lucas looks exhausted. Too bad. I've got questions.
So in the dead world, he looks all happy and excited.
Max.
Suspicious. Yeah, red flag. What the hell?
Busy. Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour. No, just put Robbie on.
Okay, so I think it's his son.
Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who fucking cares, right? How can you say...
Whoa. Adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family. If Lucas has it out for Safi, there might be something incriminating in that case.
He's got his back turned.
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Safi's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase.
Oh, God. Speak to Dead World Lucas in the Fab. Okay, we'll do that after
Alexa,
we've spoken to the
you
rest.
cool? You look a mess.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Just waiting on Lucas Colmenero to grade my final.
Oh my God, shut up. I feel like I want to vomit every time I hear Lucas Colmenero. I think that honestly is just the fact that I don't particularly like teachers in this game, and who can blame me?
Wouldn't you rather he's... Damn. I didn't know a phone booth could feel like a personal attack.
Interactive installation. Students vote on another's project final. The winner's project is displayed in the Fab. Past and present is this semester's top pick by Diamond. Have you ever wanted to send your future self a message or get a message from someone in the past reminding you what your life was like 2, 5, 10 years ago? Dual tone past and present lets you do that. Step into the booth, mark pass, pick up the phone, leave a message for someone to receive in the future booth, or choose the future and hear a message someone, maybe even you, recorded than the past. Future messages are randomized, so there's no telling how long ago your dispatch from the past is. That's part of the fun. Enjoy your time traveling calls.
Can you give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing, under penalty of law.
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg.
Nuremberg,
This
that's
is
the title.
Crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here too.
Okay.
But at least.
The
Yeesh.
office?
I wonder what that was about.
Find a way into Gwen's office? Girlie, it's open. All I wanted to
This
do was
looks
take
like
a
one
snapshot
hell
of
of
the
an art
photo
final.
booth.
I should check it out.
Pretty sure you need a time machine to even
Find a phone booth now.
What a sick photo. I kind of want to double exposure it. Diamond outdid herself with this piece, and that's saying something. It truly is. Diamond is a legend. Right, let's talk to the future.
Okay, what do I want to say to the future?
Let the past go, or you... I feel like we're going to need it. Maybe in 10 years'
Out
time.
of your control, and that's okay. That's life. Let it surprise you.
We could also do the past as well. Hear from the past.
What he's doing is wrong. It always felt like it was, but now I know it's true. I was starting to think my writing just wasn't good enough. How fucked is that? But she stood up for me. Nobody else has ever done that. Ever. So you know what? Fuck that guy. I won't stop writing because he's uncomfortable. That's my message to the future.
Wow. Whatever he was talking about, I hope it worked out. I love this. It's like a confessional without all the obligations.
Okay, so that sounded like he was talking about Colmenero, and then maybe Safi, maybe Gwen, who defended him? I don't know.
Gwen left so much behind. They'd better let her come back for it.
So there was still something going on in the alive world as well. Obviously, because these things like were happening still, like before
So this Gwen
Safi
just got
passing away.
escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases.
Oh,
Time to snoop
stop
like
it.
I've never snooped before.
They said, give the lesbian all the plants. Oh, this is a sick office, man. I feel like this would look like my office. Why does that look like a sim? The Slim Rids at Junkyard Santa Monica. My Santa Monica dream. Oh, this is such a cool
Gwen
office.
seemed very focused on that book I boosted for her. You would never do... what, Gwen? What is this about?
So this is to Ratty. There's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been thriving for years now. I'm not letting Caledon kill them. I'll owe you a
Gwen
drink.
canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
Intro to nonfiction, undergrad advising, thesis check-in with Safi on every Wednesday. Hanukkah begins, Hanukkah ends, Christmas Day, Kwanzaa begins, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and Kwanzaa ends. Topics in nonfiction, LGBTQIA memoirs.
With the way they hustled Gwen out, I don't think these students are getting their grades anytime soon. Whoa. Reggie got an A-?
Reggie Kagan? A-. I saw him before he saw me. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room, yelling a monologue, and he had a golden crown in his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he was really a king, and in that moment, I thought, I am so fucked. Way to go out on a high note. This is your best writing of the semester. You excel at noticing small details, and I can easily picture the man you're writing about. You are under the word count by 500 words though. Diamond Washington, B+. I didn't think he would ask me to be his TA for Astronomy 101. I mean, I've never taken an astronomy class in my life, but then he said, I asked you because you can do anything, Diamond. I've never seen you mess up. At first, I thought that's not true, but then I thought, wait, if he believes I can do anything, maybe I really can. This is a very good meditation on confidence. You compellingly trace the history of your relationship with your own worth. That said, you still write about yourself with some hesitation. Something I don't hear when you speak in class. Ask yourself why that is and keep
Loretta
writing.
doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
We don't know when the first ever adoption happened. That's because humans have been caring for each other's children since the beginning of recorded history. The word adoption comes to us from Latin and means take by choice. This is a well-researched piece about social practices of adoption. Good job citing your sources, but this isn't a personal essay because there's nothing personal here. I get the sense you didn't have time or inclination. You just needed to make this piece shine.
You reap what you sow, Loretta.
I'm petty. What can I say?
Oh, you're other Loretta, aren't you?
Oh. Well, she still needs to learn. She's still got the same energy. Like, I don't think they change all that much.
Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to drink it. Oh my god, an answering machine. As I live and breathe.
Play first message.
Gwen. Gwen. If you're screening your calls, pick up. I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What the fuck is happening? Babe. Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
And then number 3.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
I don't know if there's actually a glitch on Yasmin's voice. Like, she sounds really quiet in comparison to some characters. Like, she kind of, not that bookend, live fast, eat ass.
Gwen's wife. Claudia.
Okay, so Claudia is
I met her at a
her
faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her. Damn, talk about a green thumb.
Yeah, Max, you can't relate. We killed every plant we ever owned in the
I'm
first
going
game.
to read this, I swear.
The highway
If I
should
ever have
take
time
me
for pleasure reading again.
as its wife. A memoir, Gwen Hunter. Ooh, winner of the Writers' Prize for a debut memoir. References to suicide.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. hell of an opening line, Gwen.
She does kind of remind me of Chloe with like her interests and stuff. Should have a better record player than that, Gwen, just saying. We can now get in here in the dead world and no one's gonna know it was locked. Oh, so clever.
Fiction, non-fiction, poetry, plays, bunch of scenes. Is there anything Gwen doesn't read?
I don't know if we should be
Live
snapshotting
fast,
that.
Eat ass. Wise words. Whatever they mean.
Because isn't that going to be posted to social media? And then Gwen could just find it and use it against
It's like
us.
a bumper sticker evolved into a bookend.
Is it bad that I don't want to take a snapshot of this? Like, I like the rat. I'm a fan. Why do I just want to take like a screenshot of my actual screen and then not post this? I don't want Gwen to have... Oh, can I not escape? Oh no, why did I choose snapshot? Oh, now I have to post it. She's gonna just have more on me though. She already, I fear, dislikes me. Ooh. Okay, it didn't look like we posted that one to social media. Please tell me that we didn't. The philodendrons are growing in the kitchen and the algonemas in the living room, and I'm at work worried sick about them, my little plant mum. Nurturing is part of your thing, Gwen. Nature heals. I realized that in Araucaria forest with my father in Chile. That's why I allude to it so prominently in my work. Gwen seemed rightfully upset about getting forced out of her office. Disciplinary hearing.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road-tripped most of the country. Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce. God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Yeah, they seem quite similar. That's what I was saying, like,
These
with
emails
Chloe
are
as
from
well.
Way back. Like, before Sophie knew she wanted to be a poet.
Thank you for letting me turn in a memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might make my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does the note "your voice doesn't feel like your own" mean? Safi, happy to explain. Your memoir in verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write villanelles. I've never actually looked up what like villanelle means, but the voice feels less like you and more like you're imitating classic poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? I see, I'll try my best. Gwen, thanks again for being willing to read this. I had to write down what I felt or I'd fucking explode. Do you think there's anything here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows are weeping, the fruit is rotting from the branch. I saw her glowing and I saw her go out. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I am no longer anything else. Hey Safi, never feel weird for wanting to write about pain or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. This poem is raw and honest and I can tell. My advice is to be more specific and personal with the last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else? Is this about Maya is her name? Is it?
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Possible homes for Safi's manuscript: Star Shower Books, Thicketwood Publishing, Present Leaf Press, currently seeking full manuscripts from early career poets. Reminder, connect Safi's agent with Maria at PLP, Arclight Literary, and Vermilion Press. Definitely think that poem had something to do with Maya Okada.
This is the book I got for Gwen. Wait, what's sticking out from between the pages?
Max, I hope you can remember which page you got that from. Hey R, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone to know I'm asking questions. Thanks, I'll owe you forever. DGH.
Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Oh, wait, that's Gwen, Dr. Gwen Hunter. Hey, R. Saw Safi at poetry on Friday and coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy. Didn't mention any news, not that I heard, at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. RL415.
Why would Sophie have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Find out what happened on Friday. You can best believe we're gonna find
Looks
out.
like Gwen's a popular girl.
Dr. Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days. There's a few things I need to get in order. Whatever the case, I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get the call from Vin later today.
I need to remember, like, who's attached to who and in what timeline. This is gonna get confusing.
Hey babe, just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vin Long from Dr. Fye's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory. Gwen, I hope you didn't. I'm not sure if you should. I don't know. Just, I wouldn't blame yourself.
Should he be having that conversation on, like, fucking college lines where, like, anyone can listen
Why
to
would
it,
Sophie
probably?
have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened. That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Stupid call with Maria. Do not forget, email Maria. Grades due, semester ends, in-laws arrive, in-laws leave. There's too many names. I can't remember who is who. It's all too much for little Lando Norris.
Gwen is guilty of plant neglect. Although, I can't really blame her, considering the week we've all had.
Oh, those fish are sick, bro.
Drink up, buddy.
I feel like this is leaving evidence, but I feel like I have to pay my penance for the first Life is Strange game.
If Sophie was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago? This thing looks older than Caledon.
Fairly sure we've looked at possibly everything that we can look at. Search Gwen's desk, find out what happened, speak to Living World Vin, speak to Dead World Lucas, find out what Gwen talked to Maria about, and that was in this timeline.
Alright, Hacker Max. Let's go.
Oh, we just literally searched her PC.
Sent to Maria. Enter.
That's not really hacking, is it, Max? You're just
Wait,
typing in an
this
email.
This is Sophie's publisher. Gwen got Sophie's book canceled?
Oh no. Oh no. Hi Maria, reaching out to follow up our conversation from Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? I appreciate the update. Thanks a ton, Dr. Gwen Hunter. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me last week. I have discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees they are sufficient to merit action. We have begun the process of pulling Safia's project, all the daughters we don't talk about. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insights on the matter. I hope to work you again soon, Maria.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Sophie knew she wanted to be a poet.
So that's still about, like, the memoir. There's still the writing about pain.
I knew Gwen mentored Sophie, but I didn't realize she was this involved. I thought Gwen helped Sophie set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow.
Not the printing. Max said, let me get that evidence printed right now. I need to know that I have that in my back pocket. Just hop back into the living world for a second. Hopefully no one's gonna see me. I just had a meeting with Gwen. It's absolutely fine. It's not like she was escorted
Lucas
from
tends to work over by the cafe.
the building. All right, so who do we have to talk to though? Living or dead Lucas? We have to speak to dead world Lucas.
His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full.
Description that could be elevated with more active language. Simpler words are often more effective. Once again, too passive. Convince me with every available tool you have that your words are true.
Instant lock opening powers would be great. In the meantime, I have to find that key.
I'm gonna assume that that's flitting like to and fro of living and dead world. Like he's probably gonna have it on the table.
Yes, I was a shitty father in the past, but I've never intentionally hurt our son. I would never.
I understand this crime involved a biohazard?
One night, as I was closing the turtle, I went to restock the bathroom and I saw that someone had taken a dookie in the sink. And they left some dookie smeared toilet
Why is that like a story that happens at all unis? Someone in my school shat in the actual like cistern part of the toilet, like the back bit.
It lit a fire in my passion for justice, and I became dead set on finding the perpetrator.
Right, maybe we should just double up with Amanda. Maybe we should just have her, we could just be a double act.
I took it straight to Joe, one of my regulars, who's studying microbiology at Caledon.
No way.
I will now do a dramatic reading of our conversation. Loretta, can you be Joe? Here.
Okay. Amanda, please don't bring me poop. We don't do that kind of testing here.
Do you know any other science places I could take this to?
There is no science place that is just going to test a fecal sample for DNA.
He's not gonna be off the phone anytime soon, is he?
All right, that's enough shit talk, quite literally. Maybe we should go talk to Vin
I should talk to
real
Lucas
quick.
about the other night.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go talk to Vin first, girl, and then we'll focus on Lucas, okay? So we know that Vin was in the North Quad. Hopefully he's still there, considering I spend massive amount of times in the Fab building.
Time to start asking questions. Whoever fucked with Sophie's car...
Whoa.
What the...
That wasn't there before we entered the building. Oh, it's just a cat.
Note to self, avoid this bush.
No, I want to make friends with the cat. Are you kidding me? Hello? Come out, cat. I want to be friends. Want to be friends with you. Can we seriously? I hope over the portion of this game we can actually become friends with the cat. That would be ace. Hey, sorry if I was a little hard on you. Just don't be a stranger, okay? I won't. Or I kind of want to like play along. I don't know. Sorry. Who is this? You brat. sorry, couldn't resist. Okay, I'm glad she took it well. I'll do better. Are we okay? Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Some loser tried it with me in the quad and was assassinated for his trouble. Only approach me if your hitman skills are up to par. With your offense and my defense, we're pretty unstoppable. By defense, you mean running, hiding, and screaming. Oh, that's about the Nerf gun game that they've all been playing. Someone broke into my dorm, motherfucker. Are you okay? Yeah, it's fine. They just took 2 blank composition books. What the hell? And then Amanda, don't bring a knife to a toy gunfight. Inspo. Word. I love this account. Right, you're all being too nice to Amanda's comedy account. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, we got some comments. I appreciate that Max worked my ass off. This explains why you wanted my old rotary phone from the attic. Really impressive digging the retro futurist angle you took. Aw, thanks. Thanks, Moses. He might have been complimenting her. I remember you used to do the same thing when you were in kindergarten. Yeah, Mum, but I grew out of it. If you do, I'll pay you $100 for a copy. Given the difficulty curve, that's not enough money. Don't know, I think it adds to her mysterious writer vibes. There are a few joys in life greater than sharing a meal with your daughter, even if the venue could be better. The Snapping Turtle is a fine establishment, and I will not have you impugn her honor like this. Then I rescind my remark. There are many joys greater than sharing a meal with your daughter. Well played. Agreed. Having lunch with Safi is always an adventure because I never know how many of my fries she'll steal. Moses, please, when have I ever stolen your fries? Max and I usually take bets beforehand on how many. Stealing French fries? Safia, you can afford French fries. Mum, he's joking. Tell her you're joking, Moses. I feel the same way about having lunch with my partner. Scheduling makes it difficult, but it's lovely when we can make it happen. Gwen was involved somehow in cancelling Safi's book deal. Why? So it was Gwen who directly set things in motion to cancel Safi's book deal. She emailed her publisher to make it happen. Right, Vin.
This world's Vin also seems to enjoy an audience.
The people just don't seem that different. Like, I don't think it's two, like, alternate realities
And,
apart from...
Don't get cute, either. You find it, you bring it right back to me.
The skull? Are we talking about the skull?
Go! Find it! Undergrads, am I right?
Can't live with them, or you were a kid once?
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable, never.
Never is certainly a word.
That was a choice.
You lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Okay,
Wow.
that was a lot of jumps.
Okay.
That was a lot of jumping to conclusions.
What does Vin have them looking for?
And
Let's
none of them
say
were
I
correct.
find you're missing patience.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
I like her little sass that she's got going on. Speak to Living World Diamond in the North Quad. Where even is Diamond? Because I quite like to speak to Dead World Diamond.
Vin seems really distracted. Whatever he lost must be important.
Like an exfil. They have our man and he knows too much.
Hey, shh.
Huh? Oh.
Hey there.
Oh, hey.
What did Vin put these guys up to?
You know, if you want to ask Diamond out, I can introduce you. I'm 70% sure she doesn't bite. How about I put in a
I
good
should
word
see what
and
those
you
Abraxas
tell me what
goons are
Vin's
up to.
missing? Good talk.
There has to be some way I can hear what they're saying without them catching me.
Yeah, looking in from the other world. But let's go speak to Diamond first.
Diamond's in Abraxas. Maybe she knows what Vin is looking for.
Waiting for someone, Diamond?
Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So my job is menial now?
I didn't.
That's not what I meant.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new telescope.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism. Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week. mean, I was just looking to dance. If I wanted more, he would not be my first choice.
I like the judgment in Max's voice.
Besides, they're on the clock for Vin now. Probably trying to catch me in unabraxas-like behavior.
What even qualifies as unabraxas-like?
Let's see. Sincerity, brokenness, or the hint of brokenness. Oh, and challenging Vin's authority.
I think Vin's lost something. It's clearly rattled him. I'll, go ask the Goon Squad.
Good call.
She's like, I have no idea what you are talking about. Investigate the Abraxas kid. Is there a place that we can shift around here? I'm fairly sure there was.
It's freezing. I can't believe you dragged me outside for this.
First of all, they're way too big to be normal. And secondly, look at those toes. They're all sorts of fucked.
That's because they aren't toes, genius. They're claws. These are classic bird tracks. Can we go now? I want to get back home before this edible kicks in.
Nothing like a fun mystery to get you out of bed, huh, guys?
I do still think that they've mixed up. Oh wait, was that a shift point? Yes. And then we go to... Oh, but the guys aren't there in this one. Do I just kind of have to remember where they were? Oh, I guess I can do that and then I can
seems
see.
Really distracted. What Vin's... Holy shit. Someone took Vin's phone? And they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
I don't like how they're all obsessed with being in this man's basically cult. Let's be real. She got a hat on? She got a hat on in the other world? I did not know that. Right, let's go back.
Go Cardinals? So, how do you keep things fresh after literal decades of passionate
Oh,
embracing?
Diamond! They're trying to
Maybe I
frame
can get some
you.
answers from her about Vin's missing phone. So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's because someone stole Vin's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
I like how she's not afraid to call them out on their BS. I knew it wasn't you. I don't want to.
I was right to assume they're full of shit.
Always a safe assumption. But if you find out who did it, tell them I owe them a drink.
I have a feeling it's like Reggie. I hate how this like E thing. Oh, there we go. I just had to press E. What's with you and Vin anyway? You're kind of an anomaly.
So, are you and Vin rivals? Enemies?
To hear him tell it? Both.
And to hear you tell it?
Vin is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
I hope you just didn't hear my stomach rumbling. That like growled.
You don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vin Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
I just don't really understand why he is in charge of it.
The Vin Lang mold seems pretty resilient, Diamond.
Everything does, Max. until it isn't.
Like, is he technically still a student? Because, like, he works in the administration office.
Okay.
So surely he's staff.
Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
Ooh. She's laying it down. She's like, Vin, I am fully coming for you, sir. Just so you know. And I'm just going to sidestep them. Whoop. Let me get away. Oh, Vin, she's coming for your crown, and I cannot wait to tell you. I love how we're just stirring the beef.
That person's skating on thin ice. And I can't believe I don't even mean that metaphorically.
Following gameplay contains blood. I wonder what contains... Oh.
Brutal. Looks like something's on the prowl. Maybe it was that owl I saw the other night.
Or the cat in the bush. I was like, where's the blood? Right there.
The snapping turtle looking for volunteers at the Lakeport Soup Kitchen? Amanda really is the best.
Oh, we can't sign up for that, but we can sign up to Platypus Facts Daily.
So, bad news, I'm not sure who took your phone. Good news, it wasn't Diamond.
Holy shit. You figured all that out with, like, 0 clues.
I just knew who to ask. And how. So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
No, I don't want to date you, Vin.
That's whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
Don't flatter yourself. Tempting, but...
Sounds like a profoundly underwhelming evening.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
So, someone fucked up Sophie's car. They didn't take anything, but they used a cow skull to do it.
We're trusting far too many people.
Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
She's fine. Who would do something like that, though?
You mean who in Abraxas would?
Not exactly.
I didn't say that.
No. But it's what you meant, isn't it?
No, I'm literally just trying to find... It could be one of the
Anytime
teachers.
some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're performers.
There was some theatricality to it, or if only the audience knew that.
Certainly seemed performative.
And anonymous. What would even be the point? And besides, how do you even get a cow skull through a windshield?
Yeah, that's
Hold
what
on.
I was thinking.
I didn't say anything about the windshield.
Oh.
Wild, right?
I'd love to keep chatting.
What did
and
Max
freezing
say?
walls off, but I've got a phone to find.
I'm glad
And if
she
I
flagged that.
invite you?
I'll end up in my office eventually.
I'm glad she flagged that, because I would not have noticed, because I don't know
What did you do?
what she said. Thank you, Max Warfield.
Glad my other suspects had the sense to stay indoors.
Is there anything by the tree at all? I feel like it's all gonna come down to this tree.
Would Sophie even want a memorial tree?
Right, so that's in the living
would he
world. And then speak
Does
to
Mia
Dead
insist if
World
she didn't?
Lucas.
Interesting endeavor, maintaining snow art. Men, what's stopping you from dressing like this?
I'm so glad I figured out that not every photo is posted. His abs are literally sculpted. Vin knew the cow skull went through Safi's windshield, even though I never mentioned that detail. Very suspicious indeed. So this is Lucas in Dead World.
Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh. I love you too, buddy.
Okay,
Weird.
so he was talking
This
to his son.
Lucas seems to be on great terms with his family.
Hey. Bye.
Lucas.
Max. It's been a hard day. How are you feeling?
Angry or confused?
I'm feeling a lot of stuff. All tangled together. It's hard to parse.
When my dad passed, well, grief is an easy country to get lost in.
No matter how many times you visit.
Max.
That's a lot of books.
A lot of my book. Signed copies for the Burlington Book Expo. They invited me to deliver the keynote this year. Have you seen the standee they put up of me?
Can't say I have.
Huh. Yeah, I might have to reposition it then. The standards for the expo really declined over the years. We've had a lot of mediocre
Yikes,
visitors.
this dude can talk.
It's a shame.
How am I
But
gonna
even
get that
after
key?
years and years
Oh,
and
he loves
years,
talking about
people
himself.
Still love the characters.
Oh, crap. I forgot. What time is it? I have to go give something to Moses, before his class. Good luck with the book expo.
Find a way to distract Lucas. Surely it's with himself. Yep, there we go.
I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this. Now, what can I use to do some permanent damage?
Vandalize. Okay, Max Caulfield. This is the Max I like. Does anyone have anything that I can use to vandalize? God, what am I meant to do with this information? Let's check the mailroom. We found something in here. Can't we just use a pen? Like there's scissors, there's pens. Ooh, there we go.
That would sure leave a mark on anything made of, say...
It was a marker.
I channel my inner Chloe.
Oh, stop it. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, can we write like Chloe? Vandalize that.
Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin?
Devil or black eye? We're gonna do a devil.
The classics are classics for a reason.
This action will have consequences.
Oh my goodness! Who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
Not her going and like dubbing herself in straight away.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your...
Yeah, in that 2
something to
seconds that I've
Moses?
been gone
My
and
something?
running around.
Right, my something. Yep, something delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but... somebody drew horns and a tail on your book expo standee.
Uh-oh. Whoever could
Are
it
you
have
serious?
been?
I just put that... Come on.
Some people just have no respect for other people's property.
Yoink. Not him trying to rub it off, bro. You think that's gonna help?
The infamous cow skull. I feel like it's haunting me.
Oh, that's interesting information. We are just...
Huh. The devil really is in the details.
Not was posting it. He's been papped. Gotta say, the devil himself is a huge get for the book expo. When I found out who did this, they're gonna pay. I'm no lawyer, but this feels tantamount to assault. My hands are full with another true crime, but I might look into this later. Oh, get your ass out of everything, Loretta. Some things just do not need to concern you. All right, and now he's left the briefcase, so we can quickly
Time to
get
reveal
into
your
it.
juicy secrets.
Unlock that bad boy. Oh, turn away. He's got a great head of hair. That is the only compliment I will give to that man. I said that about Vin as well. Double
Lucas's
exposure, man.
famous book. So that explains the cow skull and the snapping turtle. But does that mean he's the one who smashed Sophie's windshield?
Well, no, that sounds like it was probably Vin, to be honest.
Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Sophie's car. So, who did?
The Burlington Book Expo is small potatoes or not. You're a dinosaur. It's been ages since your first book. You need as much publicity as you can get. Let's meet up to talk strategy. Hall of Fame Tavern, 8 p.m. I've circled where you can park so you don't get a ticket again. Underpaid author Wrangler Samuel.
No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now. Satisfying though it is.
No, I will be continuing
So
to
this
look.
is how the literati spend their free time.
Is Jessica having her ex-best friend's fiance's baby?
Lucas was in AA? Good for him. Guess this Lucas didn't get a chance to put this up yet.
Alright. Oh no, we're not good to go.
His agent tells him where to park, but what does Lucas Colmenero do? Park where he wants anyway. That damn cow skull again. Who threw this fucking thing? Did Lucas go to a gun range? Does Lucas have a gun?
Okay, well that's good information to have. However, it does look like it was Vin trying to set up Lucas at this point.
Sophie?
Application for temporary restraining order. Protected person Lucas. Protected person's minor child Roberto. Restrained person Safi. Colleagues. On one or more occasion, the restrained person perfectly did one or more of the following. What if he was, or Safi thought that he was involved with Maya, and now she's been going after him? Followed, monitored, or surveilled, threatened, or made threats. Either protected person certify that these statements are true.
Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Sophie? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
Max? What are you...
Oh, God!
Lucas, this isn't...
You can't tell her.
What?
You can't send Sophie that photo. Let me explain. Please.
Oh my God, I can't believe we just got caught. That's kind of a power move, just to set it down on the table, be like...
My ex-wife, she called last night, mad as hell, because Robbie, our son, was repeating back to her things I supposedly told him. But I never... I mean, I could never... The shit Robbie says I told him, it makes me sick to think about.
Was Robbie lying, or was Catherine lying?
Maybe he was making it up? Acting out for attention.
No. No. Even if Robbie was the type, this shit, I mean, where would a kid even get ideas like that? He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least fucked up thing I'm purported to have said.
This still doesn't explain the restraining order.
I wasn't even there that night, Max. But someone said those things to my son.
And you think it was Safi?
Listen, Safi once threatened to turn Robbie against me. I know she's capable of it.
But Robbie said it was you. Why would Robbie listen to her?
Wait. Why would Robbie trust Safi? Does he even know her?
She used to babysit for us, believe it or not. Robbie adored her.
And none of this has anything to do with what happened to Safi's car?
Something happened to her car?
Never mind. Forget it.
Oh, Max.
I know she's your friend. I know you have no reason to believe me over her, but just give me a chance to get this shit in order first, without her interfering. I just want to make sure my boy never has to hear anything like that again.
Oh God, don't make me choose. Don't make me
This
choose.
could all be a lie. One big smear campaign against Safi.
Oh God, this is gonna be a horrible decision.
Oh, what if it's not?
I don't want to do it. I don't. It's. Oh, I knew I was gonna do it. Send photo to Safi. He could be lying. Like, it could be. My gut instinct was maybe he had something to do with Maya and Safi's been investigating. Is that gonna put Safi in more danger if then she reacts to this, like, news? I don't really have a reason to not believe him, though, unless he did have something to do with Maya. And he's like using this as a cover-up. The music on this is horrible. I preferred it when it was just silent. When it gave me time to think. Send photo to Safi or delete it. If I send it to Safi, she could be mad. She could do something silly. But we'd have proof. I mean, we're gonna have proof anyway. Because he's gonna have the restraining order. And then Max can still talk to him. I'm gonna delete it. That might be... I might regret that decision.
Okay,
We have recently
I deleted
deleted.
it. This is between you and her. None of my beeswax.
Thank you. If I can't find any evidence to back this up, I don't even know. At least I have time to look.
We do know that he
I've
had a gun
wrung
though.
all I can out of Lucas today.
I think you've wrung all you can out of
Hope
everyone.
Finn's back at his desk now. I still have questions for that guy.
Alright, let's go chat to him then. I think we've done everything else. Yeah, that's literally our only objective. Lucas has an alibi, it wasn't him. Lucas took out a restraining order against Safi. Why would he do that? Dead world Lucas and Robbie seem thick as thieves, whilst living world Lucas seems like he's about to lose custody of his son. What gives? Robbie claims he's the one who differs the most so far in like the timelines. Robbie claims Lucas said some unspeakable things to him. Lucas thinks Safi has something to do with this somehow.
Time to follow up with Vin about that windshield slip. Let's see if I can't make this canary sing.
I'm excited. I'm excited to... Can I help you?
Hi, Mama. Can you hear me okay? No, I'm just turning in some end of semester paperwork. Final grades for my Astronomy 101 students. And since I'm here, I might pick up some other forms for, leaving grad school.
Oh, this is, I can't remember her name. But this is the one who was thinking about changing jobs. Good for you, girl.
Vin's probably back at his desk by now.
Yeah, but we don't want to miss anything, do
I
we?
really hope that's just coffee.
So we can change here.
Is that a therapist's business card? I'll bet some folks on the other side could use that.
That could definitely come in handy for us to have.
Why, there's something on your lip, my good man. And not even a thank you? Rude.
I kind of wish I had left it up. Why do we not get a cardboard mustache?
I wonder if Sophie's book will make it in here once it's published.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting point as well. Because in Dead World, she got her book taken down by Gwen. In Living, I need to start writing notes. It's still getting published.
Cozy.
I don't know why I'm removing all of them. Just because it's extra gameplay.
Back to normal.
I want to see what Max is saying when she does it.
I'm going to call you Pauline. Have you been watered recently, Pauline?
Max has plant trauma. What was the one called in her?
You know, Gretch, I think
dorm?
Vin might be giving us the runaround. I just don't have any concrete proof.
I like how we talk to Gretchen like she's real.
Someone thinks they're funny. Dignity restored.
Is there any others that have mustaches on? Ooh, Kim.
She's staring holes into Yasmin's portrait. I wonder why. This must belong to someone flashy, and forgetful, and cold.
No card. That is still closed for the holiday. Vin isn't there in the
I should
Dead
head over
World.
to admin and get some answers out of Vin.
2 words. Temporal vortex.
Not another vortex.
Just stop.
I can't handle
Stop with that face.
vortexes.
You know I hate that face. What? What is it? 2 words. Bullshit. That's 1 word.
Looks like nobody felt like building a fire today.
There's not really
That's
too
the
much
4th
difference.
battle
Hey, Pauline. Do you ever think about dying?
He and Safi were in the same year in undergrad. Maybe they knew each other.
So? Everyone knows Vin.
Looks like this Vin is taking a break. Pick a card, any card. Or whatever.
He looks like he's trying to read my mind. Do you think he can?
Fucking shit. Oh. Oh.
Hi, Vin.
Max. It's just you. Huh? What can I do you for?
The lid's on. Are you drunk? Oh, Max, it's just you.
Are you pouring whiskey into your coffee?
Yes.
Any particular reason why?
Okay, so that explains the text that we got off him.
World is a fuck, etc., etc. Join me.
How many of those do you have?
Ooh, just don't check the recycling.
Is this about Safi?
Safi. Everything is about Safi nowadays. This isn't about Safi, Max. This is about you and me.
Right.
Come on. Illicit day drinking with your coworkers is sexy. Be sexy, Max.
No, thank you. Not for you. Don't be sexy or be sex. Don't be
I
sexy.
think I'll pass on the sexiness.
Ooh. Kiss.
Oh, not the T-pose. Was that him being sexy? The magician.
What do they mean?
Wands.
It's called a 3-card pull. This one represents my past, a magician. It means I'm exceptionally talented, though you already knew that about me.
A card of resourcefulness, creativity, and power. The manifestation of
My
dreams.
present, the 9 of Wands. Upside down like that, it means I'm exhausted, feeling vulnerable, and, well, guilty as charged.
A card of persistence and courage, a test of fate.
And my future. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. AKA the fuck around and find out card. I think I'm about to find out.
The owl and the blue butterfly. Excuse me, Safi and Chloe. A card of change, destiny, and fate. A turning point. You know what it should be a turning point for, Max? You not using your powers to bring back a dead friend.
Voting.
Fear of the future. It's the spice of life, Max.
In my experience, we tend to cause the exact thing we're trying to avoid.
Where were you last week?
Of course, I know what they're doing. My grief isn't affecting.
Is that what I think it is?
My acting award? Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Those look like they should be in a file folder somewhere.
Well, then I think we should look at
I think
them.
we all feel a bit busted sometimes.
Aw, poor little guy. What happened to you?
Please, don't touch that. It was a gift. I plan on gluing it back together.
Okay, glad I could hear you say that.
Jeez. Somebody robbed an airport lounge. She just can't catch a break, huh? Not even at a time like this. This is nice and all, but there's an actual barista just next door.
Alright, Vin, I think that's all you have to offer me. So let's go back to your living world version.
Vin knows too much about what happened.
See a man about a school, finally.
Fancy. Looks like Caledon spared no expense. Guess Vin found his phone.
Is the light on? Oh no, it was just the sun reflecting off it. Not her walking back in. I've just done that. Excuse me, Max.
Hey, you found it. Kudos.
Max.
Sorry to startle, just... That was good luck, finding it so fast.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I just left it on my desk.
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah.
About that drink, about that cow school, something wrong.
Did
We're
something
gonna
happen
ease
to your
into
phone
it.
while it was lost?
Huh? Oh, no, it's fine. I just can't get it unlocked. Fuck. It's gonna lock if I get it wrong again.
Wait. You can't remember your own code?
I am, like, extremely hungover. You're lucky I can remember who you are.
You seemed fine out on the quad.
I set the code to the year some old fucking magician scientist died. Slipped my mind.
Magician scientist?
Abraxas shit. I must have thought it was cool at the time. Can you just... I don't know. I'm not at my best right now.
Sure. Vin is definitely hiding something. Getting into that cell phone is my best shot at finding out what. Too hungover to remember a passcode? Jeez. Good thing I know another Vin.
Oh my god. Why do we have to do so much flip-flopping?
It's like her eyes follow you wherever you go. I was literally just in there comforting Yasmin. But this Yasmin doesn't need comforting.
Excuse me, can I get around? Oh, I can't use this computer. Boring. So now I weirdly
want
just
to
have to
give him that
go
phone.
to the other one
gotta
and
talk
be
to
like,
Dad Red
hey,
Vin
so
first."
what's the code for your phone? But he's hungover as well. Actually, he's drunk. Is he gonna even know?
Hey, Vin? Can I ask for something kind of weird?
Ooh, I don't do foot stuff.
Oh, Vin.
Damn. Well, there goes my Friday night.
Why is he like
Vin
this?
does owe me a favor.
Call it in or save it for later. I'm gonna save it.
I have a question.
I never
Do
know
you
when I'll
know
need that.
anything about a dead magician scientist?
Jack Parsons, occultist rocket scientist.
Oh, maybe.
What about him?
Nothing, really. I just...
They killed him, you know. Just like JFK.
Oh. What, year did that happen?
Hey. Any more questions and I'll have to charge you.
Right. Of course.
Jack Parsons. Surely this place has a book on him somewhere.
Ooh, Encyclopedia of Alchemy and Magic.
Okay, Encyclopedia. Do you have a certain occultist rocket scientist for me?
I forgot what his name was. Roger Bacon died in...
No Jack Parsons here.
1292. Okay, Jack Parsons. Is that it? We can't, like... Okay, so it's not that book.
The library might have a book on Jack Parsons.
Science is magic.
Jack Parsons was a magic-y rocket scientist. So maybe he's in here?
Isaac Newton. Not Isaac Newton. Witchcraft for
Come on,
Noobs.
show me Jack Parsons.
Aleister Crowley.
Pretty sure Myvin said Jack Parsons was an occultist. So history of the occult seems like a pretty safe bet.
Died June 17th, 1952. Has he just left it? Where's he gone? Why would he just leave his phone?
I guess other Vin was looking for answers too. Huh. The cards are different here.
Oh, but I don't have him to tell me what they are. His past is the same. Queen of Swords, a card representing a fierce woman, quick wit, and incoming judgment. And then the Tower is his future, a card of shocking change, chaos, and upheaval.
Looks like Vin takes it black. A Krampus of your very own. Wow. Yasmin wiped out her whole schedule for this disciplinary hearing of Gwen's. Yikes.
Whoa. That's like a week of disciplinary hearing. Meeting with the board, Zoom with board, lunch with Safi, lunch meeting with union.
Vin said there's only one try left. Better be sure. Aw, what a cute little guy. Huh. This one's not broken.
Why do I feel like it has a key inside or something?
He won a drama award. Shocker.
Lead actor in play.
Vin said there's only one try left. Better be sure.
Don't we have it? Is it because I didn't read it? I just read it myself. I didn't have Max read it.
Here we go. Jack Parsons was found dead in the destroyed remains of his personal laboratory in 1952. Thanks, Mr. Parsons. Sorry about you getting blown up and all.
What are these little red dots? I don't know if they're just like tearing within the game, but they have two down there as well. But they're not anything that you can click on.
Damn. Guess Vin's not here.
I hope this is the right code.
It absolutely will be.
Success. I'm sorry, Vin. I know this is a brutal misuse of powers, but I need to know if you had anything to do with this. Food pics, mirror selfie, shirtless mirror selfie. Safi. There's a lot of Safi in here. I didn't get the impression they were close.
I did.
Oh my god. Wow, that is really close.
Oh, my gut instincts were correct. Just the way that they spoke about each other. I don't know what it was, but I feel like he's quite flirty anyway. And I can't even remember what was said when I like clicked. And I was like, I think I edited it out of the last part because I felt stupid when I was like, oh, they're not together. I think it was maybe like a text or like something that Safi said like about him. And I was like, are they together?
Who even were you, Safi?
Because that wouldn't have changed, right? Even depending on the timeline.
I really thought I could help. Poke around a little, figure out who has it out for Safi. Bada bing, bada boom. Case solved, right? Why else would my powers come back?
Not Max stealing my line.
Stupid. Now I have more impossible questions than I had to begin with. Lucas filing a restraining order? Vin and Safi sleeping together? Gwyn killing Safi's book deal? I have no idea what any of it means. And the worst part is, I can't even talk to you about any of it.
I'm confused though, because she said when she
I
was...
won't be able to save you. Again. Whatever I do, it's going to turn out worse than I could even imagine.
Get the fuck off me! I can't breathe.
I'm glad Max understands, like, the consequences of her action. These answers will have consequences. I'm glad she knows that.
Everyone stay back. Give him some space.
She's like, Max, you're my trusted adult. Get over here.
Or something.
I'm not fucking crazy. I know what I saw up there.
Everybody fuck off or everything's under control.
All right, an authority figure has arrived. Sort of.
Nothing to worry about. Let's give him some space.
Can you run and get him some water?
Right. Yeah, I don't want Loretta snooping around. She's the last one I want around here. If I'm gonna get some answers out of someone.
You okay, Reggie?
Am I okay? Fuck. After what I just saw up there.
Reggie, up where?
The fucking overlook. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have been up there. I'm a fucking idiot.
What the hell? Or, no, I'm not mad. I want him to talk to me.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just want to know what you were doing up there.
Remember in your seminar how you said we should take photos of things that scare us?
Well, A+ for following directions, then.
You can't blame me for this one, Reg. Please.
Now, you want to tell me what you saw?
I saw myself. Another me. Walking around, working on the puzzle box, the one that I gave you earlier.
Oh, no.
Other you want?
I wasn't gonna fucking talk to him. I fucking ran, Max.
Did you tell anyone what you saw? Did you tell... Loretta, thank you. Can you take Reggie to the infirmary?
No.
Sure thing, Miss Caulfield.
Max, why are you trusting her?
Just make sure he's all right.
Thanks, Max.
Oh no, we caused that. Max Caulfield, what have you done? Also, I was gonna say, was I an idiot? Could I have like tempted the cat out with the snacks? And now I've missed my opportunity to do that? Because there was snacks given.
Time
and I
to
feel
go
like I
back
could
up
have done
there.
it.
I can handle this. He's not just gonna let me by, is he?
Also, I was gonna say, I'm confused because in the timeline that she has died, Safi was still happy. She still said she had good news. So, like, did she think that it was getting published and then the, like, call that she got was then them telling her that it had been cancelled? Because she sounded, like, kind of shocked to be getting it. I mean, Chloe's posted again. Okay, sorry, Safi, not to be distracted by your death or anything. I understand many of you are curious about the recent occurrence at the Overlook, and I assure you your curiosity is a morbid one. I implore you to give the area a wide berth as the investigation proceeds, if not for my sake, then for my daughter's. I'll pass along the rest of the science department, Dr. Fayad, if Moses hasn't done so already. I appreciate that, Carla. You don't have to tell us twice. We haven't seen any cryptid activity in that vicinity. I don't know what cryptid is, but thank you all the same. Bless her. I've been to Prague, Vancouver, Buffalo, but my best memories of snow were back in Arcadia Bay during the holidays with my family. I understand how you feel. I barely have any old photographs of our holidays together. The storm took those too. I wanted to get the fuck out of that place so bad, and now I wish I had a home to go back to. The shitty irony doesn't escape me. Ouch. My little man, Robbie, advanced to the debate nationals. I love you, and I'm so proud. National Speech and Debate Tournament, Roberto Colmenero. Thanks, Dad. I hope you'll be in town. You're my priority. I'll be there. Go, Robbie. Lucas is always bragging about you in class. You got this, Robbie. And then we also got more notes. Reggie's convinced he saw some ghostly other him at the crime scene. Is it just Reggie being Reggie, or is it something else going on? Supposedly, Reggie saw another version of himself at the crime scene. Vin and Safi were hooking up. Was the cow school angry ex-boyfriend behavior? Vin didn't know his own phone passcode, as social as he is. It's odd he'd forget something like that. How did he forget it's his phone? Ooh, we got journal entries. I honestly don't know if I did the right thing deleting that picture of Lucas's restraining order against Safi. He's no friend of mine, but he's not really my enemy either. It's obvious he cares deeply about his son. He's not a deadbeat, at least not as a father, and I know Safi would never harm a kid. Still, that's something I'd hate to be even a little bit wrong about. I felt like it was better to be safe than sorry. It's not just about Safi and Lucas. A kid could be involved, but then again, what if Lucas lied? Well, that's the risk. Have I missed a collectible? Oh no. Oh, I forgot! That's so annoying. North Quad Pergola, December the 6th. Oh, that's so annoying. There is going to be one on the Overlook. I fully forgot that we were looking for Polaroids. Ah! Obviously, to get around this dude, we're going to have to go to the other timeline. But I kind of just want to
There must be a way around this guy.
Well, he's not going to be there in the Alive timeline,
Hey,
is he?
I think I left some equipment on the Overlook. Can I?
Sorry, miss. This area is secured. Active crime scene. You'll have to wait.
There's no way around that cop without getting spotted.
Can I go down here? I just want to check if there's anything. There's nothing on like those tables or anything like that. Ooh. Mike said, not that way. We are not going that way. Do you leave footprints? There's just kind of a bunch of footprints. I can't tell if they're like
In the other
specifically
timeline,
ours.
Safi's alive, so no reason for a cop to be blocking the way
I already knew that before you gave me a hint, thank you. Maxime, don't try
Better
and
start
act
heading up to the Overlook.
big
Hope
brain
there's a
here.
place to cross back over on the way.
I guess the crown ain't worth much if the motherfucker wearing it keeps getting his shit took, huh, Vin? Spoken like someone who clearly has no intention of being the head of Abraxas anytime soon, or ever. Oh no, what will I do if I have to fight my own battles? Damn, trouble in Abraxas? Does it still count as a subtweet if you name the person in the post? I have some personal trials ahead, but it's good to know I still have people on my side. Popularity goes hand in hand with envy. You said yourself it's necessary to be a good support system. I'm glad someone listens to me in class. We're in. Oh, I'm really pissed off about that.
This looks a lot like Sophie's favorite candy. But hers is called Sour Cats, not Heartstoppers.
Okay, Heartstopper reference.
This goes against everything I learned in horror movies, but I should check for more weird shit.
Should I really be... Oh, this isn't evidence. We're in a different timeline. It doesn't count as evidence when someone's not dead.
Oh, be right back. Oh, shit. I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is. Why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now? All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
The vibes here are way off. I should look into why.
F's in the chat for Sanctuary, a 3-dimensional exploration.
That didn't even sound like Max, that one. A 3-dimensional exploration final project, architecture and public art. Please ask me first before you take this down, Avery.
The bigger the art project, the more of the path it blocks when it falls.
Is that just why the vibes were off?
From here, I should be able to make it up to the Overlook.
But is there anything I'm missing in this world? To be fair, this is probably the timeline where I shouldn't be.
Better look around to see what other freaky shit is going on.
Oh my god, more posts. There's nothing more important than taking care of your friends when they're hurting. You know something, Loretta? You're cool. I know. That's right. Why are you yelling? Sorry, honey. Your mum broke the keyboard. I'm taking student loan forgiveness into my own hands. If you took out loans to go to Caledon, you get happy hour prices all day, Monday through Thursday. Only the next 2 weeks. I'm not made of money. Yes. I mean to add, except Reggie, because he owes me dollars in total broken glassware. Fine, you too. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't be running up here. Maybe I should be walking. Oh, shit.
I've left my phone in some bizarre places, but never this bizarre.
I should not be doing this, but I'm doing it.
Hello?
Hello? This is Sophie. Yes, this is Sophie Fayyad.
Speaking.
Shit!
Hey!
I know you.
It's like, go up there. Get up there.
No wonder Reggie had a panic attack. Any more unexplainable things the universe would like to throw at me today?
Police line, do not cross.
If I tamper with it, the cops will know. Might be another way.
Oh, wait, no. Owl. Take me back. Take me back. Yes. They're a focal point.
The vibe. See something, say something, right? I swear, if these owls could talk.
I swear these owls are Safi. Where did that phone go? Was it just in, like, our imagination? The owl's still there, even in this timeline. but it doesn't seem so sus in this timeline. Gwen. She's gonna be pissed off at us. Can I look around before I speak to her? Nope, nothing in there. Just gotta be sure. Now that I've remembered that collectibles...
Trying to avoid me, Max?
Not the call out!
Trying not to bother you, actually.
Depictions of drug use. I mean, it just looks like a sig, doesn't it?
Thanks.
Oh no. Not the consequences. Yeah, maybe we should have stayed sharp, but then I was like, that's probably gonna be sus to Gwen.
Careful there, Pineapple Express.
Shit. Did pot get stronger since I was in school?
You just not had it for a while. Why would you throw that away? She's got too much money. References to transphobia.
Before I came out, I had this boss, a free thinker, who adopted his worldview wholesale from shouty YouTubers.
Okay, call out post Gwen.
And a raging transphobe to boot. They're brainwashing our kids, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I was afraid if I said something, said anything, he'd figure me out. But when I was alone, I could conjure the perfect soliloquy to shut him up. Make him feel as small as he made me.
I've been there, or what's your point? Okay, aggressive, Max.
Isn't there, like, a special word for that? In French, right?
L'esprit de l'escalier. The wit of the staircase. I take it you're acquainted.
Oh, yeah. That one's a Max Caulfield greatest hit.
Point is, I've always been able to think of something to say eventually.
Is that a USB? Is she giving us evidence?
But what do you say about something like that?
Gwen, what is this?
Video proof. Allegedly. From Yasmin herself. Trafficking of a controlled substance on campus.
Hold on. There's no way Yasmin thinks you were selling drugs.
How could she not? That there is security footage of someone who looks like me, dealing to students.
Someone who looks like you.
Oh god, the timeline's emerging. You should fight this, or did you do it? Oh, I don't want to accuse her.
This is such bullshit. Can't you fight it?
Fight it? How? That wasn't me, it was my evil twin. No.
Sorry to laugh.
No. Fuck it. They've already made up their minds.
You don't mean that.
Thanks for believing in me, Max, but I'm sick of fighting to prove I deserve to be here.
Oh, Gwen. Please. Just one last fight. As a treat, Max.
Lucas shouting at his son? Reggie seeing himself here in the other timeline? Is Gwen another victim of doppelganger-itis? Or is she just trying to cover her ass? If I could look at that footage, maybe I could figure it out. Gwen? What are you doing?
Saying goodbye. And fuck you! To Caledon. To Yasmin. And to feeling powerless.
No. Rewind.
Gotta take
And I
catharsis,
wish I had
man.
my rewind powers. Come on, Max. You know you want to do it. Save the footage or start... Oh, God. Are you joking me? Stand with Gwen or save the footage? If we save the footage, we might be able to prove it. Oh, God. I'm gonna go... I'm sorry, I'm going save.
What the fuck?
Gwen, listen. If I can just get a look at this footage, I might be able to help.
I didn't ask for your help, Max. Jesus, I didn't even ask for your company. I just wanted to get stoned and watch that thing burn. Whatever. Do what you want. It's too cold for this shit.
Gwen, wait. I need to ask you something.
Did you hear about Safi's book, or why did you kill Safi's book? Should we let her know that we know? I need to start writing stuff down, what I know in the living and what I know in the dead.
Why did you kill Safi's book deal?
Were you going through my computer?
What? No, she told me, but not why.
Jesus.
Okay, maybe that was a bad idea.
No. Let's see if I can find what Reggie saw. Or thinks he saw.
Explore the crime scene. Oh, jeez. Gwen hates me in both timelines. There's no saving that relationship, I swear. Gwen, I'm sorry. Unless you're connected. And then I'm not sorry.
What would you think of all this, Hannah? Would you still be inspired?
Favorite spot of the late artist Hannah Hellerton, the daughter of Caledon alumnus and the media mogul James Hellerton, who died tragically at 21, often came here to think and be inspired.
This is my handwriting. Wait. Am I the mystery photographer? Is this from some other timeline?
I did think you were.
Jesus, fuck! You've got to be kidding me.
Do you think it was a student who didn't like their final grade?
I doubt it. Usually those kinds tip me off with an angry, poorly written email.
So, do you know who did do this?
No.
Jesus. Why does it feel like Gwen's always got something wild going on? No matter what timeline I'm in. This is a friendly tree, I can tell.
Hug it. I dare you.
I get why Gwen would come up here. It's amazing how peaceful this place feels.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you.
Something bad is happening here. Even after everything I saw on the path, I can't explain any of it. Something strange is happening. And it feels like it has everything to do with my powers. I feel like I'm in a room with 100 doors, and I don't know what's behind any of them. But it's nice to stand here for a while and not choose.
I am the spectator. I am the middleman, thinking for everyone, watching you both take out your fear on me.
Oh, good song. Good song choice. It's actually very before the storm coded, I feel. Now, let's get into the other one. There is an option to do that. This is gonna be horrible. This is like crime scene. Contains blood.
Did something used to be here? I can't remember.
Max.
What the fuck?
Oh, I should have looked at the other stuff before this.
Oh, Miss Caulfield, you, out for a stroll too?
Nah, how is she up here?
Loretta, isn't there somewhere else you could be right now?
I'm sure there is, but nowhere as exciting as this place, huh?
How did you even get past the officer?
How did you?
I'm staff.
Holy shit, what are those?
It looks like...
You can see those?
Yeah. Do you think this is what Reggie saw?
That's not really mine to share.
I'm not trying to... I just want to make sure he's okay. Honest.
He will be. I think.
References to
I was gonna
suicide.
come up here anyway after the suicide tip, but... seeing Reggie like that... I don't know. Made it feel... real.
Wait, suicide tip?
One of the beat cops let it slip. You run a successful podcast for a few years and you find ways to get people to open up. Speaking of opening up, I got a lead. I could cut you in.
What's the catch? Or cut me in then?
1 second I'm a source, and the next I'm a fellow investigator? Sounds like there's strings attached.
No, it's not like that. I feel like I kind of owe you after the whole Dr. Hunter thing. Maya Okada, one of Safi's classmates during undergrad.
Yes?
They were friends. Then, Maya died a couple years back. Suicide, apparently.
A pattern, or it doesn't mean anything?
You think it's a pattern?
Maybe. Yeah. 2 promising young writers, both dead, both by their own hand, according to official sources.
But Safi didn't kill herself.
Like I said, a pattern. Maybe.
Explain something to me. Why is this so important to you? Safi was my friend.
Because I hate it when things don't make sense.
Oh no, it's not in the shape of an animal, it's in the shape of Safi. I could just see like the 3 and I was like, is there like 4 legs? Max, office emergency, need you.
I have to go.
Not her trying to... Was she trying to look at my phone? I hate that I didn't look at all the evidence. I should know. I should know that Life is Strange is going to cut stuff short when I want to look at it. Right. Moses, what's going on? I have to let you all know. I did play this like scene, this portion of the game when I got invited to an event down in Square Enix in London. So I do know what's happening. I played this scene out of context, though, of like the whole game. A little face. Okay, serving. Oh, Moses.
I got your text. Tried calling, but you didn't pick up.
It's cool, Max. Everything's cool.
It's not cool, though.
It is not.
How bad is it, or it'll be okay? We need info.
So what's the damage?
TLDR version? Pretty sure I'm the #1 suspect.
What? Why?
Besides that being true for most of my life? Well, I did do something. I took Sophie's camera.
Oh, God. I knew it was coming, but like, Moses was with us.
I know.
I'm just worried for him. But why? Or that's evidence. Max Caulfield, you cannot be like, that's evidence when you have tampered with the literal crime scene.
Moses, why did you?
It wasn't like a rational decision. I wasn't thinking. When we found her that night, I saw the camera. And I thought the last picture she took in her life was that selfie of the three of us.
Aww.
And Sophie would never want to have that camera, that picture, in the hands of the fucking police.
He was just
So I
looking
brought
out
it
for
back
her
to my
friend.
office. And then I realized, what the
His
fuck
friend.
am I doing? That's evidence in a murder case. So I just hid it in there. In my office.
Max's facial expressions get me.
I screwed up, Max. And now I don't know what to do.
All right. Maintenance tech is on his way to unlock your office, Mr. Murphy. Then I'll just have a look around inside.
No.
Shit! I've got to get Sophie's camera out of there. Somehow.
She's the biggest suspect.
Unless
She
you have a key card.
should be the main culprit at this point.
Caulfield.
And you are, or do you have a warrant? You know who this dude reminds me of? Nathan. He gives me such
Sorry,
Nathan
I don't think
energy.
we've been introduced. Mr.
That's Detective. Detective Vince Alderman with Vermont State Police. I'll be handling your friend Sophia's case from now on. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
Is there a problem here, or we're not gonna get an attitude?
Moses and I already spoke to police. Several times.
Max, it's okay.
And I'll be speaking to Mr. Murphy quite a bit more today. Miss Caulfield, I do need you to leave the area for the time being.
Yeah, no worries. Don't worry,
Will you
Moses.
be okay?
I got you.
Mr. Murphy.
I know
will
how
be
my
fine.
powers work.
I'll come back. Promise.
Alright, I know the way out. You don't need to point me.
Okay. Now's my chance to get into Moses' office.
We are just gonna hang around just a little bit. Not her turning back
Where's a
around.
place I can shift to the other timeline?
I just want to see. Ooh. No, not over there.
Definitely the right call. No one feels like partying so soon after Sophie's death.
Find Safi's camera. Caledon Con Science Fiction Convention. MCATs are almost here. Undergrad research assistants, tutoring available. Chaos Theory, one night only. Not the butterfly. All the way from Concord, New Hampshire.
Won't have to deal with Alderman in the other timeline.
What if someone's in that? What if Chloe is like on tour with them? You never know. Considering it's Chaos Theory.
Wow, these are heavy duty. I can't see anything through them. Caledon campus in winter. I used to think this was beautiful. Now it just makes me think of Safi.
I feel like I need to write down all the dates of when like things happened, because she mentioned like, did you see Safi on Friday, when obviously like she was talking about her book getting cancelled. But in relation to everything, I don't know when like Friday was. I should have looked up and like took note of when
I need to get to
Safi...
the other timeline.
I swear Safi passed away on, like, the 4th of December.
These open into Moses' office, I think. They're locked, and Alderman would hear them opening. I need another way. Is all this going to change now that Alderman's on the case?
An active investigation is taking place on premises until further notice. Do not cross. Doing so may constitute obstruction of justice, which carries with it up to 5 years imprisonment and a fine of up to 5,000. If you see anyone behind police tape, contact Lakeport Police Department. What if feckin' Loretta contacts them? Do not approach on-duty officers with questions about the case. They're well, I mean, we could just get Loretta done then as well, couldn't we? Because she's spoken to flipping all of them. Right, come on, Max.
Maybe I can find a way into Moses' office from this side. I wonder if it'll feel disrespectful to Safi if I go to this tomorrow.
I mean, Safi's alive and well in this one. Scientific fact, little sisters are the best. Yo, not for nothing, but Big Brothers ain't half bad either. Let her have her moment, Marcus. Dang. She's gonna be so embarrassed by this, Moses. Hold on, let me show her mum. It looks like we have a future Caledon artist in residence on our hands. Oh, Yasmin, that's really cute. Tired as fuck. You need to manage your bedtime, Habibi. Rest. You can crash in my office if you need a breather. Your work will come and go, but not your health. Don't overwork yourself. Absolute waste of an afternoon. I'm investing in a geotag for my phone, so don't try this shit again. Oh good, you found it. I'm waiting for my apology. What the fuck does that mean? Think about it. I'm not in the mood for 20 questions. Where was it? On my desk, but I didn't leave it there. Was your phone stolen? Do you have any idea who it was? I'm not coming on your podcast, Loretta. This wasn't true crime, it just sucked ass. Thank you so much for deleting that picture. I don't often get the benefit of the doubt. I didn't do it for you. If anyone, I did it for your kid. Honestly, that's even better. He doesn't deserve what happened. Oh, I'm kind of regretting that decision. I feel like he's still asking suspicious. Detective on Safi's murder case harassing Moses, don't like him. Rumor has it there was another girl at Caledon who died from apparent suicide. Maya Okada, I saw her name on that plaque by the cherry blossom tree. Loretta says she was friends with Safi. Safi has a book deal with her poetry and she's so excited about what it means for her. Safi and Yasmin seem so proud of Safi's book deal. It's good to see them getting along. Safi's book deal was cancelled and Gwen had something to do with it. Why would Safi pretend it was still happening? When I asked Gwen about Safi's book deal at the Overlook, she wasn't exactly forthcoming. I wonder why. Is it cancelled in both? I started writing notes because I need to get these timelines in order in my brain. I can't remember if it is or not. I'll figure it out once I'm in editing. And then there is also the mention of Maya, but Safi never mentioned Maya to Max. Was December the 4th because that happened afterwards. December 6th. Ooh, she got the little rat in her journal. YOLO bear mug. I know what you would have said, let it burn, Max. And trust me, I wanted to. Just not as much as I wanted to know what was on that flash drive. And yeah, I know I can't fix everything, but I can help Gwen. I have to try, don't I? Moses's office, Carla's desk. Okay. And this side is actually open.
Hey, maybe this Moses can help me find the camera.
Not the 3D printer. What's it making? A little turtle? A turtle with a gun on its back, it looks like. Oh, hey.
Hey, Max.
That's annoying. How do you stand it?
You'd be surprised how quickly you get used to it.
That was so loud.
I think they call that Stockholm Syndrome.
Uh-huh. So, what's up?
Actually, I need to ask you kind of a weird question.
My favorite kind. Name it.
Hiding spot's most prized possession or keep any contraband?
Okay. Name something in here you wouldn't want, say, Dr. Faya defined.
Like something I keep locked away?
Yes, exactly.
That would definitely be my electric kettle. Maintenance has no idea where I hide that fire hazard.
As I live and breathe. Moses Murphy, rule breaker.
Rule bender, Max. Rule bender. Anyway, what's with all the questions? Oh.
Moses. Do you need me to hold something, or can I help somehow?
Actually, yeah. I need an Allen wrench.
On it. Got one around here?
No, I borrowed one from Carla, but I think she took it back. If you can go grab that from her, I'll owe you.
Okay. I can't go looking around for Carla. I need a faster way to get Moses a wrench. I can't get over how busy everyone is in this timeline. Did I forget what normal life is like?
Stole my Allen wrench set back last night. I hope that's cool. Some of my froshies needed help with their robotics final, and I couldn't keep the fans waiting. Hit me up if you still need them, Carla.
The maker of this mug sure knows her target audience. These are cute. Moses' sister must have visited.
Oh, look at the painting of Hot Dog Man. I want to read what that says. Maggie's desk, Moses' office, to Mr. Moses Murphy, $1 billion. Star power Maggie Murphy. That's so cute.
I bet Moses covered his bedroom with bees as a kid. I feel like I understand this now. Maybe
Named
I've
after
gotten
the
smarter with age.
famous Schrödinger thought experiment. A cat state is a quantum superposition composed of two opposite states existing at the same time, such as an atom being born, both decayed and not decayed. Attempting to measure a particle in a cat state will cause it to collapse to an eigenstate, thus leaving superposition. This is known as the measurement problem. I do not get that. You're smarter
Moses
than me.
was so excited when this came out. I think he bought 7 copies.
Photo by Max Caulfield. Hell yeah, look at them both killing it.
I bet Moses knows something interesting about every one of these stars.
It's giving Rachel Amber.
This is pretty impressive. A lot more complicated than I would have thought. Hang in there, Moses. I'm getting you that wrench.
I want to know where Carla's desk is.
Knowing at least one Moses gets a happy Christmas. That's can't
still
tell if that
annoying.
makes me feel better or worse. Yeah, this is why I'm not a physicist.
Simulation in progress. Oh my god, that is so loud.
Moses said living on his own for the first time was harder than the astrophysics.
Bless him.
Aw, Maggie's cute. They're all cute, really.
Santa's closet. Season's greeting, wishing you and your family all the best this holiday season. With love, the Murphys.
There's no way Yasmin would be okay with how Alderman is treating him. Moses is her prodigy. Harold's dishes. I've heard so many jokes about this mysterious office mate that I don't know what's true anymore.
Oh, that's very, very demure of you, the running up the stairs, Max. References to suicide.
God, I bet every sad poem she ever wrote is being used to justify the suicide angle.
She rattles chains, drags her fingernails along the wall. The houses of men are built on the bones of unnamed women. Whenever he speaks, I hear only an unearthly moaning coming from underground. The flowers on her grave
Maybe the
wither
other Carla didn't take her wrench back.
and are replaced. Everybody loves a dead girl better than a live one. A dead girl doesn't age, doesn't argue, doesn't claim ownership of what is hers. She owns nothing but the dirt and the clothes they put her in.
So this is how you set up the infamous depressed Jess. I can see why this character is Moses' favorite. He's always looking up. Moses might actually hate snack residue on his fingers more than he hates scientifically inaccurate movies. Love this cozy little donut corner. I thought I'd never hear another dirty joke about this thing. But Sophie's alive here.
So she said the other Carla. So I think she wants me to go into the other timeline.
Oh my god, stop!
Can we take the batteries out of Hot Dog Man, please?
No one's been here for days. That's new.
We can see him on the window, Max. Don't go that close. He can if you can see him, he can see you. Have we learned nothing?
I need to get that Allen wrench, and I need to be quick.
But that's gonna go off. I don't want to walk.
Oh, to be a tiny plant in a vial, protected by a team of high-tech androids.
How do I turn? Can I turn him off?
Safi was going to help put up the ornaments. I can do
Wait.
it for her.
Is he not up then? Is Hot Dog Man not in there? Max, I could really use your help. Max, office emergency, need you. Panic attack sounds like you're just freaked the fuck out or whatever, but it legitimately felt like I was dying. I can't believe I fell apart like that in public. You're fine, sweetheart. It happens to everybody. Not sure if that's true, but thanks for coming with me to the nurse. Oh yeah, welcome to hell. Shit sucks. We're praying for you. Please don't. I hate it when God remembers I exist. If you've experienced anything unusual at the crime scene, please DM me. I'd like to talk to you. Woman, I swear to God, if you're not careful, I will be. Promise. Why are people even going there? Someone died on that spot. Well, there's your answer. Carla is the level-headed one out of everyone.
Aw, Maggie's cute. Moses said living on his own for the first time was harder than the astrophysics. It hurts to look at this.
How to get better shots of the stars. Based on your location, the meteor shower should be visible beginning at 10:04. The Polaroid.
What? Bitch, you did not just... Relax. It was a picture of the mugs you two were drinking out of.
Good. Ugh, I would rather murder all my students with my bare hands than grade one more final.
Oh no. Were you two up all night?
Yeah. And I'll be working on these astronomy finals until sundown.
What I'd give to be pulling an all-nighter grading papers instead of all of this. This must be for working on the mural.
Ooh, there's
Carla
a
didn't take this one.
wrench. It's an Allen key though, isn't it? I know they
Better
call
give
it
this wrench
probably
to Moses.
an Allen wrench, but
This must have been dropped off while Moses was out.
telescope body, stand construction and components. Ah, so that's what he's working on in the living one.
I remember her wearing this earlier that night. Oh, Moses. What a horrible reminder. My birthday gift to Moses. I could tell how badly he wanted to save, but the moon doesn't emit its own light. If the tea kettle was a fire hazard, I guess a heat lamp is out of the question. For astronomers who hate the outdoors.
Alright. Go pop over and give this to him. He's probably like, where the hell is she? What is taking her so damn long?
So I found this guy named Alan, but he didn't know anything about a wrench.
No, Max, not literally Alan. It's...
Oh, man.
You are a lifesaver, Max. Dad joke aside.
I'll never apologize for my dad jokes. And you're welcome.
I'm glad. I'm glad she's
Will
still
goes
making
here.
the dad jokes.
What's that about?
Safi's baby. She had the bright idea that we should draw the Gemini twins up there.
Why haven't you? Or you draw?
Why haven't you?
You know Safi. She has like 1 million little projects half-started everywhere. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get to it at some point. We have all the time in the world. So, did you want some tea?
Yeah, if you don't mind. With the contraband kettle, right?
She said, show me where this damn kettle is, man. Can you not see? I'm trying to drop hints. But where's the key? Okay. I mean, we could just take that one. Yeah. Because they still work in the different... Swipe that key, Max.
Give me just a second.
Sure.
Grab that key, girly.
So the cabinet is a secret hiding spot. Let's hope the other Moses hid the camera in the same place.
Thank you.
I should check this cabinet on the other side. Hopefully the camera's in there. Yeah, this
still
is
working
why
on
I'm not a physicist.
Alright, let's go check it the other side. Usually I love a
That's
hot dog
still
man,
annoying.
but it is getting annoying. You're so right for that. Why is he just yelling at every opportunity they get?
I really hope the camera's in here.
The kettle.
Damn.
There is a note there. Max, pick up the note. Under safe.
This note wasn't here in the other timeline.
Safe.
That can't be a coincidence. Is this where he hid Sophie's camera?
Why would he leave a clue though?
Come on.
Like just to remind himself?
Bring a damn key.
Max, do not leave that note there. I swear to God.
The camera might be under a safe. Where can I find this safe? The one time Moses chooses not to be extremely detailed.
Why would she leave that there? That's just no. Oh my God. Can't I just tell her to pick it up, please? Please. Oh, no, we already looked at the delivery receipt. Let's go back. Let's be really, really obvious and ask him if he has a safe in here.
Oh my God. Will it distract you if I talk?
Should be fine. What's up?
Telescope, mural, safe, or talk later. Let's just do all
That
three. Why
telescope.
not? This video is
How
already
long
long
have you been
enough.
working on it?
A couple days. Why?
Is there anything special about it?
A better question would be, what isn't special about it? Misunderstood in its heyday, due in part to its experimental lens design, it's only now being lauded as the revelation it is.
Underestimated and later appreciated. Maybe I'll be so lucky. So, the mural. What's the story there?
I made the mistake of telling Safi I used to want to be a comic book artist, as she found a project that would force me to draw. We're going to use my star projector to trace the constellation and then draw the twins around it.
And Gemini, what's the significance?
Really, I chose it because there are two of us and we'd be working on it together. But Safi imbued it with meaning, the scientist and the poet. Duality. She sells it better than me.
I love Moses.
Another strange question. You don't have a safe in here, do you?
The locking kind? No.
Are there non-locking safes?
Well, for a second, I thought you were asking about the star safe. SAIPH.
He really
There's a
said,
star called safe.
let
is.
me spell it out for
It's
you.
a part of the Orion constellation. What the?
You've been popcorned.
Engineering wants a prank war. I'm trying not to sink to their level. Gonna go clean this out.
Oh, but then all your tea just
So
tastes like
Moses hid the
popcorn.
camera under a star. And of course, there are stars everywhere.
But I know that we have to go back to the dead.
Ugh, why is it so happy?
There are stars everywhere.
Come on, Moses. Where did you hide it?
Not in the drawer with the glow-in-the-dark stars. Right, we're looking for stars.
And they're safe on the lower left.
Okay, so lower left-hand side, lower left corner. That is also under stars, considering
No
there is a
camera.
poster of stars.
Must not be the right safe.
Another poster of stars.
Right, because that would have been too easy.
Another star.
Maybe Moses was thinking of safe when he drew this?
I've not been...
Please have the camera.
Oh, it's literally, I was gonna say, I've not been having a look at any of these, but it's literally just about,
At least Moses hid the camera well. Wherever it is.
Why does that look like the TikTok of the baby, like, looking at stuff for the first time? I can't believe that she's just leaving the note there. That feels so incriminating. I hate her.
The mural. Moses must have projected some stars to use as a guide. Moses said safe is part of Orion? Maybe Orion was projected on the wall that night. I need to set this up exactly how Moses had it when he was drawing.
Alright. WASD. I'm gonna assume that these are these two, but it might not be. No. Should it not? Because that looks like its foot. Oh, there we go.
I think I got it. Fingers crossed I can find safe on that wall.
I mean, I already spotted it. I already know where it is. You already said lower left, Max. It does make me laugh how many hints, like, her internal monologue gives to you. Safe. It's right there. But now I can't remember. Oh, there we go. We need to examine.
So if this is Orion, then safe is... Boom. Good job finding safe, Max. Why, thank you, Max. Now then.
Stop that. That sounds like me when I'm playing Sims. There it is. We've spotted it. Oh, God.
No, no, no!
Avoid detection. You know?
Shit, I can't let him see
that
me in
was
here.
my worst part of the first game, where you had to avoid detection.
I'm so close to getting Safi's camera.
So I'm just gonna nope on
If I
out
can just
of there.
distract him for a few minutes, I think I can grab it. I'll need
I'm-
something noisy.
I'm fairly sure you can, like, actually stealth that part, but I simply refuse to do it. Come here, hot dog man. Yoink. I'm gonna need to borrow you for a second.
Good thing I can keep an eye on Alderman from here. Wouldn't want to show up right in front of him.
I don't actually know where he's at. He's over there at the minute. I don't know where to plant this little dude. He's still down there. I think. I hope. Yeah.
Here goes.
Plants. Always coming in handy. And then we...
What the hell?
We vault ourselves out of there. Q, Q, Q.
And now I need to shift out of here fast.
Oh, man.
Time to finally get what I came here for in the first
Go,
place.
go, go. I'm so glad that I chose just to shift. I feel like I should have experienced, like, actually trying to stealth, but I feel like I would have been so bad. It would have just made me more stressed. Alright, push that real fast. Don't
Hey! Is someone down there?
Stupid telescope! Why couldn't Moses have put you together in this timeline?
Bright lights, warnings. Q and E. Oh my word.
What
The actual
fuck?
Not a shifting it.
That's new.
I feel like it's getting more and more dire, the situation. For her to be able to shift that.
Yes!
Max, stay low. He's right next to you, bestie. Maybe I should have stayed and listened if he actually was going to say something. I was scared I was going to get caught, though. I was like, get me out of there. Oof.
Holy shit. The telescope and all the parts switched places.
Oh, that's not good. That's so suspicious. That's gonna confuse everyone.
Gotta run. Sorry, I'll text you.
He just got his kettle sorted. He's so confused.
Yo. What?
I am so sorry, Moses. Think how much that telescope cost him. It's alright, Moses. I got it. But now we're both in trouble. We've both taken one for the... Not suspicious at all. This one is just like, what the hell did I just see? Hopefully that distracts him from the case.
Miss Caulfield, can I speak with you for a minute?
Moses is like, what
go.
did you do?
Please, have a seat.
Depictions of abuse.
I just wanted you to have a chance to talk to me alone. Because Miss Llewellyn was a close friend of yours.
Yeah, but you've left the door open.
We have a sensitive situation. We know Miss Llewellyn's camera was taken by someone closely linked to her death.
How?
Now, I'm pretty certain I know who took it and why. Maybe you've even guessed my thinking. But if we're going to make any progress on your friend's case, that's not enough. Therefore, I'm asking you, if you have or come by any information about this person or where they've taken the camera, can I trust you to let me know? Miss Caulfield.
Agree or refuse? Moses can hear. I mean, refusing just looks like worse for Moses, doesn't it? Whereas if I agree, I don't have to do it. I'm gonna say agree.
Sure, of course. If I notice anything, I'll let you know.
I'm glad to hear it. And I'm sure Dr. Fayed would be grateful as well.
Alright, don't try and
Now,
guilt
that is
trip
my
me.
direct number. No detail is too small to share. You're not bothering me. You're helping your friend's case.
Oh, I hope Moses trusts me after this.
Thanks again for your time, Miss Caulfield. Have a good day.
Like, I'm not gonna turn him in. I just didn't want this guy being even more suspicious of the both of us.
Moses, I want to show you something.
We don't have to talk about.
Look.
How
are you just gonna whip it out in the corridor? Put it back, Max. Put it in your bag this second. Do you not think that that dude could be like round the corner? Not her just standing there. This is my camera. Why did she just stand there like that? Why am I like doubting all of my choices? I'm scared that I've made like every one the wrong one.
Okay, let's download Safi's photos onto your computer, yeah?
Okay, he doesn't seem mad at me.
Or...
You go ahead. I need a minute to get my thoughts in order.
Me
I'll join you
energy.
soon.
She said, I heard you were writing notes on your phone to keep the timelines situated.
Wait, is that?
Oh no.
Wilder Beasts Than These by Lucas Colmenero. Figures there'd be copies all over campus.
That's not in our like house
Might as
though,
well
is
add
it?
it to my collection of so-called clues.
Is that just in my house?
I picked up so many things today. Best lay it all out and see if it gets me anywhere.
Are we in our apartment? Was that just there? Why was it just there? Hey Max, you dashed out in a hurry. Is Moses okay? Loretta, please chill, or just peachy? He's fine, thanks for asking. You sure he's okay? I only asked because whatever that
She's got a
was that
sixth
urgent.
sense for bugging me at the absolute worst time.
Had to be important. It have anything to do with Safi's death? Silence is its own answer. Max, thanks for the tip. Piss off. My long-standing advice, and never meet your heroes. That kind of letdown can hurt you if you're not careful. People meet their hero all the time and it's fine. You're so right. Why didn't I think of that? No need to be rude about it. She blocked me. Safi hated Lucas's guts. Yeah. Moses and I found Safi's body that night. He called 911. We were questioned for hours. We started talking to each other about her. We're gonna get through this together. Moses has Safi's camera. She used it to take the selfie of the three of us that night. Sometime that night, Moses went to his office and drew the Gemini mural he and Safi had been planning. Maybe other Moses will draw it with her one day. I'm deeply regretting the teacher choice. Alderman casually assigned blame or strongly hinted at it when Moses had nothing to do with Safi's death. I only said I'd help him to get him off his case, but I don't know if Moses knows that. God, I hope Moses knows that. We don't know each other much outside of Safi. I don't want him to think I'm someone who would rat him out just because it suits me. Exactly. That is the exact reason why I said yes to it.
Oh, Neb. You have such sage eyes.
His name is Neb.
Got any advice for me? I know you're not a magic 8-ball, but can you pretend? Is all this gonna turn out okay? Outlook not so good? Shit, Neb. I could have told you that.
Neb said your shall look.
I can't remember when it's been this clean, but it'd be the perfect place to put all my, evidence. Okay, Max. Let's see what we've got.
So we got Gwen's email.
Still don't understand why Gwen would do this to Safi. Especially since she helped her get the book deal in the first place.
Oh, if I still had the fecking restraining order.
This was meant to be a loud message. But from who? And what does it mean? While I do want to see this so-called incriminating footage of Gwen, it's probably best to wait till Moses leaves to check it.
Well, then, should you really have all this out on the table?
Lucas, I really don't think he's the one who smashed Sophie's windshield. But there's clearly more bad blood here than I knew about.
Yeah, there's definitely spaces. I feel like we should have a piece of evidence there and then maybe a piece of evidence down there. And I feel like the restraining order would have been one. I don't really know what the other would
shouldn't
be.
leave all this out in the open.
Yeah. Thanks,
Maybe
Max.
if I step away for a bit, these will all make sense later. Hope Moses is doing all right. I should go see if he's gotten Sophie's camera hooked up yet.
Oh my god, Max, how many of these movies are there?
It's a horror franchise, Sophie. They don't get good until at least the third one.
The real horror is that they found a way to make 3 of these.
Yeah.
5, actually.
That is so incorrect.
Is this the one where they finally explain how he's still walking around with no head? Or...
Before she died, Moses was more Sophie's friend. Here, we're all thick as thieves. Wish we'd had a chance to get to this point in our world.
You'll get there. You'll get there with Moses. He's helping you. The cat.
Hello?
Go let that cat in right this
This
instant.
is your new power, Max Caulfield. Saving lost cats in other dimensions? Time to greet our furry friend.
Take care of the cat in the living world.
I hope the cat's okay. Oh, wow. I guess I haven't been home in this world for a couple days. It's like a time capsule of the day Sophie died. Weird.
The cat will wait, right? I'm fairly sure the cat will wait. I kind of want to look at all that stuff. My favorite beer on tap, Lambic Pentameter. Came for the pun, stayed for that sour sweet flavor. You have expensive taste. It's a good blend, but it's imported directly from Belgium, so it might hurt your wallet. Promoting the most expensive beer on the menu. I see you. To beer or not to beer? That is the question. Sappy Sister Appreciation Birthday Edition. When Ashley was little, she couldn't say Melissa's name, so she just said Messa, and it stuck a little too well. Messa was an assignment and not a nickname, because she's the messiest person I know. Messa likes to say, we need messy people, or else tidy people wouldn't be so special. Aquarius much? Happy birthday, you beautiful Messa. You're the besta. I love you too, you little neat freak. Hey, don't forget about me, Messa. Of course, can't forget about my little apple, Ashley. Love you too. May my name be etched forever in the annals of Caledon lore. Your girl has successfully pranked the unprankable Moses Murphy. In point of fact, I have it on good authority that you did not act alone. The single popcorner theory is a rank conspiracy. Don't worry, Carla, my retribution will be as swift as it is hilarious. Somebody got Moses? I've been trying to get him since high school. I'm both impressed and unbelievably jealous.
We took in a little liquid courage before the bowling alley shoot. I loved telling Sophie how the lens can totally change your perception of a subject. I loved that she didn't need me to explain why that was powerful. Man fears time. Time fears the pyramids. The pyramids fear this plant.
I know, I'm sorry, cat. I'm coming for you. I promise. Oh god. Why is its meows getting like more and more?
I should crack those open eventually. Sophie's alive here, and she might ask me what I thought.
Who's out there?
Oh, look at you. That's a...
I get to choose black cat, grey cat, orange tabby, or Siamese cat.
My favorite.
Precious. Give me some toast for this marmalade.
A little baby. Best choice of the game. Thank you very much. Thank you, Deck 9 devs. I appreciate that. Oh, it's so cute. Look at the baby. Hello.
Where did you come from? Are you a refugee? A fugitive?
Okay, so now we're keeping Safi alive just so that Max gets a cat.
So, what do I call you?
Quentin, Daisy, Iris, or Miso? I honestly, not gonna lie, quite like Quentin.
How about Quentin? Very distinguished.
Oh, look at you. A distinguished gentleman. Oh, no.
Right.
Too close.
Affection. What was I thinking? Well, if you're staying, I should probably consider a couple of cat quality of life changes.
Shouldn't we put up... I swear there was a missing cat poster somewhere. I'm fairly sure that's somebody's cat, Max. Okay, quality of life.
Do cats like cushions? There. A bed fit for a king.
He's like, if I fits, I sits.
Poor little guy. Hey, Quentin. Mind if I get a photo? Can you do a big stretch for me?
Oh, wait.
Worth a try.
Oh, can he not do a big stretch? Is this literally all he's gonna do? Oh, what a little cutie. Post that. Watch it. Someone's like, that's my cat that went missing. An unexpected guest has come to stay with me. Moses is still waiting for us. Grocery shopping with Safi, Wednesday.
It's been a minute since I exhibited in a gallery, but Dr. Preston was excited about working together on something next year. I barely use this swanky kitchen at all, but hopefully I have something cat-friendly.
Not pasta. Do not feed the cat
This should do the
pasta.
trick.
Is it tuna? God, this
Here,
cat's gonna get used to it.
Chow time. See?
Ugh.
We can be friends.
Max, what is that? Girl, what did you have in that
Okay.
can?
You go ahead and eat whenever you're hungry. No cat can resist fucking up a perfectly good roll of toilet paper. Okay. All cat-proofed. Moses is waiting for me in the other, world. My darkroom here is empty.
But let's quickly go upstairs. Also, I realized that I didn't put Joyce's.
With Safi alive in this timeline, I don't even know what to put here, if anything.
I didn't put Joyce's photo up, and that was an option that I could have done. Yeah, we can't pet him or anything, so let's go see Moses. Great, just another responsibility for us to add to our list. Max, I don't know how you're doing this, girl. Thank you to whoever watered my plants. Not sure how you got in my office, but they're alive and it's appreciated. The altruism stopped with you. My plants didn't survive the winter, neither did mine. You're welcome, Gwen. Is anybody else getting random platypus spam? Is that a poem? Lol, you said puss. Apparently the males are venomous. Don't I know it? I think there's a sign-up sheet for that in the North Quad. Well, I sure didn't sign up for it. When Safia was 5, she chased a stray cat up a tree. The cat, to its credit, lit gracefully. Safia was less successful. I do not know why all of the things that could come to mind now, that is the one that I can't stop thinking about. When my father passed on, my mother, who was not a writer, said, "Grief flings open all the doors we thought we'd never shut." That remains the most profound statement I've ever heard on the matter. I hope that helps in some way. Thank you, Lucas. That sounds like Safi, only she went from chasing stray cats to stray ideas, regardless of where they might lead her. I still remember the drive to the ER, thought she was crying from her broken arm. Turns out she was worried the cat was hurt. She had such a beautiful soul. Well, she didn't get that from me.
Okay. That is certainly some kind of fact.
While platypuses nurse their young, they do so without nipples. Milk is released via the mammary glands on the mother's abdomen, and the babies lap it up from her fur. This has been another educational and delicious platypus fact. Is that all the collectibles? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me more than Safi haunts me.
If there's a silver lining, it's that I've got another chance to take a proper candid of you.
Oh, can I not put my one up of Joyce now? The puzzle box. Arrow, crown, feather, sword, and that.
Is that a compartment? Does something come out of here?
A sense of justice, commitment
I too
to
like to strip
society.
naked with my friends and dance under the all-seeing eye to demonstrate my commitment to society. The first puzzle box tested my eye for detail. This one must test another Abraxas value. Hey, can I move those pegs?
How are you meant to figure this out? I feel like that one is meant to go there because it's the beginning. I was wondering if they could all go on that one constellation, but they can't. I wonder if there's another oh.
Hey, something just happened. It sounded like a panel popped open.
Okay.
A disc with some symbols. Well,
That's
well,
why it wasn't working.
Max Caulfield, you clever minx.
I don't know how I did that.
Does the outer dial move now? It does. And so does the inner one.
So I think the crown has to go.
I really want to see what Sophie captured on her camera.
Oh, I don't know what that was. I am so sorry, but the top popped open.
This means I'm in, right?
Abraxas
I'm official Abraxas material?
Society. We got the badge. I love how he couldn't figure that out. He really has no belief in himself.
Can't say it was the brightest idea, especially for an astrophysicist. But I am glad Moses got Sophie's camera.
What the hell is gonna be on this camera, Safi? I would cry with laughter if it was only the picture of them. Because she did say, I've only just like got this camera, I swear.
Moses? You okay?
Is it weird that I'm low-key nervous about seeing Safi's, final pictures?
No.
Far from it. Sophie was special to us. To everyone. But I meant, are you okay?
I've been better.
I'm not actually going to cooperate, or Alderman didn't give me a choice. Oh, I'm not going to
I
cooperate.
apologize for what I said to that detective. You have to know I wasn't being serious. I was only trying to...
Take the easy way? It's nice when you have that option. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Moses.
Hey, look. Maybe seeing Sophie again will help clear the air. hard to believe that would be the last time we were all together.
That's the truth. What a crew we were. Hey, look. She took one more photo.
Sneaky girl.
Oh god. Oh no, what is it? Depictions of violence.
What is this?
No.
Max, you killed her?
Of course not, or that is... I mean... Ooh! Oh my god.
That isn't me in the picture. I swear.
Yes it is, Max.
It's Photoshop. A deepfake, maybe.
Not the
I don't know.
You sold me out to Alderman. You were covering for yourself.
No, Moses. Please.
I can explain. You have to trust me, or we'll figure this out. Should we say, like, what are you gonna say? Oh yeah, there's an alternate timeline. Max, alternate timeline you is still you, babe. You can shift timelines. Other people apparently can't, but who knows, because they've been seeing each other. I get why he doesn't trust... should we just say I can explain?
Let me explain. Or try to.
Well?
Take the floor. There's another timeline, or I have power. But Max, other timeline you is still you. Or, like, I don't know, we haven't seen the other timeline Max. Is there two Max Caulfields running around in that timeline? Who knows? I don't even know what the best thing to say is here. I want to be accurate with him.
There's another timeline. Where Sophie's alive. I've been there, and I've seen her. Wait! I
Valid.
can prove it to you.
I'd be out there as well, Moses. I'd be like, that is you holding a gun? I'm off. Stay
the fuck away from me.
Dead ass. Oh my god, Max. Girl, what is going on? What is happening? That's kind of sick. I kind of love that. Ooh, damn, 64% of players decided to delete the photo. I'm kind of shocked. I kind of regretted that choice. I thought more people were gonna just send it to Safi. Lucas appreciates the chance to handle Safi on his own. Oh my, I'm sorry, I'm just like gobsmacked. Like, that was the last thing that I was expecting. Max Caulfield just there, like, put him up. Do it now. That is wild. But, like, that's the thing. Are there two Maxes? Like, did Max say, like, you know what? I've already lost one friend to being shot. Now I have to lose the other to keep everything in alignment for myself. Who the heck knows? I think I want to, like, when we come into, like, chapter 3, obviously I'm going to have time to, like, sit on this and, like, come up with my own theories. And then also, I do kind of want to see what, like, other people are thinking and feeling about it. I think at the beginning of part 3, we'll kind of, like, discuss. But if you have any theories right now, not, like, spoilery bits, even though, obviously, there can't really be spoilers because, like, the last 3 chapters aren't out. But if you have, like, any feelings, I would love to hear your theories in the comments down below, and then maybe at the beginning of chapter 3 we'll discuss them all. 56% saved the footage, 44% stood with Gwen. Gwen feels betrayed by you. Oof. Agreed to inform Alderman. Oh, no. Alderman is pleased that you cooperated. I feel really shit about that one. Like, I was never gonna cooperate, but I feel bad that I said that I would. And now, obviously, that's going to create even more of like a trust issue with Moses, which is completely valid, especially after seeing that photo. Max helped timid guy get the bathroom key, 26%. Max was confident Diamond didn't take Vin's phone, 65%. 30% Max took a moment to reflect in the North Quad. 11% Max signed up to the Fly Plus Max. People didn't want it. People probably didn't even notice that. 35% Max admitted to Lucas that she felt confused by Safi's death. 7% said angry. Oh, and then the other ones were about Safi's memorial, which obviously we didn't do. 70% Max drew devil horns. 30% gave him a black eye. 3% Max talked to the future. 65% Max didn't engage. 32% Max talked to the future and heard from the past. Max drank with Vin, 57. Max kept it professional, 43. Helping Abraxas students. Max left therapist card for Abraxas students, 3%. Max didn't leave therapist cards. Oh, I didn't realize that we were stealing therapy away. I thought we were just taking it as a little memento. Max called her favor to unlock Vin's phone, 30. Max cracked the code on her own, 70. We were like, we're gonna need that favor later on. 54% Max lowered Loretta's grades, 46 left it alone, 89% watered Gwen's plants, 11% didn't, 65% took the joint, 35% refused it, 9% Max reflected on the overlook. I love the reflection pieces. I would say if you're thinking of picking up this game like when it actually comes out, definitely like make the most of all the like reflection moments, because it's those like little insights you see to like the past game, which I feel an awful lot of whenever I listen to them. Tell Loretta what Reggie saw at the overlook. 39% told Reggie saw himself, 61% said that it was none of her business. 73 watered Samson. Wasn't that what the other plant was called? Has Samson been revived? Did we keep Samson? 27% Max didn't water. So I feel like I am slowly eradicating all of the relationships that I have within this game, which absolutely is not a good thing. And considering we're only on the first 2 episodes, I absolutely need to get better at that. Whilst I was editing, I have tried to go through and basically write some notes that allow me to like get things straight in my head, because it is definitely confusing with the double timelines. And obviously the type of Life is Strange player that I am, a second timeline now just means that I get to go into that second timeline and also look at everything and notice all these little things. So I try to like keep it straight in my head. I think the book deal has been cancelled in both timelines. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think even in the Alive timeline, like Safi still knows that it's been cancelled, but she's just lying to Max and her mum, saying that she does have a publishing deal. And my reasoning for that is because whilst we were up on the Overlook with Gwen, we still asked, why did you kill Safi's book? And she was like, you look through my computer, which then in turn means that that was still correct, even though I saw that initial email in the dead timeline. We don't really know who RL is in the dead timeline. The note that was written, like saying, did you see Safi on Friday? I was thinking it could be Loretta Rice or it could be Ratty. I was also like, could it be Reggie? But Reggie's surname is Kagan, so I don't think it's going to be him, but they do all begin with R. And then I also noticed with Vin's phone, he was like, oh, it got like stolen. It was left on my desk, but I know I didn't leave it there. And he thought that it was stolen. I'm now thinking, obviously, now that we've seen that picture of Max at the end, and we know that we can jump between those timelines, and the other timelines might be crossing over with Reggie seeing a doppelganger and Gwen obviously having the USB footage, which I'm very, very glad we have that, and we have like actual video evidence of potentially two people existing in the same timeline at once, because that means at least Max will believe herself. But I don't know if you lot caught this. Vin actually posted on social media, I don't know which timeline this was actually in, but he was like, when did I sign up for this platypus thing? Like, I don't remember signing up for it. That wasn't me. And we, as Max, in what timeline was it? This is why I need my notes. In the dead Safi timeline, we signed up for those platypus facts, but what if we signed up for them using Vin's phone? Because it was in the alive one where Vin's phone went missing. So maybe Max took it from his desk in the dead timeline, and then he noticed that it wasn't there in the alive timeline. Mind blown. And then obviously as we were walking up to the overlook, we picked up that phone in the alive timeline, and it was the same phone call that happened in the dead timeline before Safi unfortunately passed away, which then in turn, was it Max calling her? Was it the publishers? Like, we assume that it was the publishers, but like, what if it was Max? Because Max was the one who picked it up in that little vision. I kind of now want to go back to the first episode and watch that scene again, like as we were walking up to the overlook, and see kind of what Max saw and what she heard. But this is extremely compelling. I definitely think it has to do with like a merging of timelines, especially with the fact that Max managed to like shift the telescope parts to the alternate timeline. Definitely shows that she has the power to do that, and also time is funky when she's playing around with it. And we should have learned this lesson already, but she's gonna keep going. I definitely am intrigued. If you have any theories, thoughts, that obviously it's hard to spoil right now because the last 3 chapters aren't out. They drop on the 29th. I will obviously have videos up of them when I can, but without leaving like spoilers that you potentially could have seen from like other people or anything like that. I would love to hear your thoughts and theories of what you think is going on and how these connections are made. If you noticed anything that I said through the video was like incorrect or in this little summary, please do not hesitate to flag me, because my brain feels like soup right now. But I appreciate you all so much. I hope you are loving this game as much as I am. I definitely cannot wait for the next 3 chapters, and I will speak to you all on the 29th, hopefully, when they drop. Bye now.